All right. Should be live. Are we live? Come on. There we go. There we go. What's good, Smoutsy? What's good, Glitch Rabbit? What's good, Netherless? What's good, Maker? What's good, Vance? Boring? What fuck ass Mike? It should be fine. Sorry if you hate my mic so much. But okay. We have some things to talk about, okay? You see, there has been some developments. Alright, fellas. You see, well, it's been a little bit, right? I've made a video on the whole Lumi and Maker stuff like a month ago, right? And, I mean, hey. Just for a recap, right? Back in 2025, Lumi and Maker met in real life, VidCon. Then they went to an Airbnb, and then they, had some encounters, if you will. And then from that, Maker ran, lol, because he saw a hit piece on Lumi, saw that she was Lumi and not Bunny, I guess they're the same person, but he found out that she was a lol cow, essentially. And yeah, went to Take Nine's Airbnb with Z-Man. Rest in peace, Z-Man. But anyways, essentially, this whole thing, right, was insane because it was a claim of sexual assault, not because she didn't consent to the sex, but because she supposedly didn't give consent to the finishing. And naturally, with the shower thing, I know she conceded because he literally said, "Let me finish up," or whatever, and then she turned around for him to finish the job. Then there was some DM leaks that were obtained from that, which were a little bleak, admittedly so. Oh, reliving my trauma. Look, Maker. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. But you see, this was all kind of done and dusted a little bit ago. It's like she retracted her statement, then relitigated back in February, then seemingly what looks like to be retracting it again, then relitigating it, and then retracting it. She kind of does that a little bit, but in my video I showed that from how it looks, I know she denies it, but because he denied her rekindling on February 15th, she dropped the allegations again on February 22nd. So it's it looks like a pattern of she would spread things about him if he denied her advances. That's just what it looked like in the DMs. That's how it appears to be. And yeah, no, it looks bleak as fuck. So naturally, yeah, when I see these DMs, see more allegations, right? I'm gonna be a little bit more skeptical each time, more and more and more. Because it's I've heard about it. She's tried to rekindle with the guy even just since my video dropped, a few times after. It's just a pattern, right? It's almost like she does this once a week, routinely check-in of being yo, you want a date? I'm good with retrying. No? Okay, fuck you. Oh, I'm good with retrying. Oh, no, fuck you. Oh, I'm good with retrying. Oh, no, fuck you. It's kind of getting annoying. I don't know. It's kind of getting a little tedious. But yeah. So many alts. Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, I generally need Lumi's internet taken away. I'm pulling out my hair by how often she keeps doing the clown dance. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit bleak. She has now let me look at it. She has now let me just show this. Deactivated her Twitter account. Yeah, see, posts aren't loading. Yen wants to be unblocked. I just deactivated my ex due to it affecting my mental health that badly. So, she drops these allegations. She joined my server, and it was like a nightmare in Spurgatory, and she didn't even last an hour and dipped. But sure, let's look at the document. Okay, I got the jazz music. I'm gonna try to call her after this. She said that she was open to, but let's see it. Actually, first, before I go in, because now that I can't look at her Twitter, I had to like have this stuff archived. Let's see. So, where is it? Where is it? I had it somewhere in here. Don't tell me I forgot. No, it's right here. Hello, below is a document about Maker Media Plus. He's been talking to a minor about me and his sex life in 2025. Shared images of explicit nature and more. I have attempted to confront him about this, but he reflects the blame, so leaves me no choice. Please read it. Please read it thoroughly. Okay, and then we got. Here's a doc. It has been archived too if it gets taken down, and I archived it myself just in case if that gets taken down. We'll keep you updated if it goes offline. I don't think he's a pedophile or anything, although this is predatory behavior and needs to be called out. I feel disgusting as I finally were able to move on, but this needs to be said, I think. If you find out who said minor is, please do not attempt to threaten, intimidate, or harass anyone involved. Thanks. So, already pretty hefty stuff. Now, granted, she says I don't think he's a PDF or anything, but she's calling his actions predatory. That's a pretty fucking big claim. Especially when you lead it with, he's been talking to a minor about me and his sex life in 2025. That's a very interesting way to frame that. But sure. Let's get into it. Because this just looks like... Because this was, again, that she's been trying to rekindle, and it failed again, and now it looks like she's pedo-jacketing him. And the reason why I say that is because last time, when she tried to relitigate her accusations back in February, the issue I had with it as well was because she randomly added the fact that there was minors in their Airbnb. I guess they were both 17 or whatever. They're all close enough in age where I don't really care about the age gaps, to be honest with you guys. But she brings it up, just calls them minors, and said, Maker, fucked me near them, in the same room as them. And it's like, what the fuck, man? The amount of times that it just seems like she tries to pedo-jacket this guy is a little insane to me. Even if she just doesn't outright says he's a pedophile, it just comes off as pedo-jacketing. But sure, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. This document is to archive and persevere evidence of the user. Maker Media Plus / I am Maker. This doc is about Maker talking to a minor. Again, very fucking charged. Sending the minor explicit images and messages and images and more. Bro, again, I know you just said I don't think he's a pedophile, but how are you going to say this? Without, it feels like she knows what she's doing, bro. Dude. Wouldn't this have been brought up in previous docs? No, apparently it wasn't. There will be a Bunny section for some context, but it doesn't need to be read specifically. This is not a hate campaign or a cancellation attempt. This is to keep everyone safe and informed. Sure. The document will talk about the following. If anyone who reads this is unsure if they can handle it, or understand the seriousness of the situation, etc., please click off and take care of yourself. Sexual assault. Mentions of rape didn't happen, but mentioned. Sexual text with someone under the age of consent. Brother. Leaking of images. Sexual themes, generally. Self-harm. Dude. One of those people there was actually just revealed to be 14 and lying about his age for years, but he didn't actually sleep there. He just stayed over a lot. Well, that's interesting. But yeah. Gonna go over DMs with a minor. I got a message from a 13 to 14-year-old who we will call minor back in 2025 containing images. I will show below. For safety reasons, I won't name this minor, and from what I know, they are still in contact as they talk publicly through arts and comments. Whatever the minor and their parents choose to do, I will respect that, but I don't think it's good considering what he did, said, and showed them. Dude. Alright. Let's get into it, right? Like, hold on. Sorry guys, hold up. Getting messages, just gotta make sure it's... Yeah, hold on. We'll be ready for you soon. Going over context. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. Had to make sure. Then we go here. So, Minor messaged me about Maker and how he's sending my NSFW images to them. Both explicit art and gorge self-harm. He sent them screenshots of intimate conversations me and Maker has had and gone into details about us, my fantasies and his as well. He sent them NSFW images of me when I was 16, of my bloody self-harm scars, etc. And I can't help but think this is completely and utterly disgusting to show a 13 to 14-year-old these images. I did not consent for these images to be shown at all. I didn't consent to our DMs leaking, and definitely not a minor. This is the DM I got from the minor. Yeah, it's definitely not to a minor. Okay. We got these. Also, another thing, low-key, confused he is from one of your accounts. You were talking about a girl and posted art with her, if you remember that. This is their DMs. Yeah. Fact of the matter is, I was looking for closure. I wanted to know if she actually thought sexually assaulted her, which she doesn't. I don't know, although still surprised and feel some sort of way with you coming at me. Oh yeah, and then this is one of the misunderstanding screenshots where she admits to it. Like she cares about cares about boundaries. You should know that the convo on Twitter, so they know the context. Fair. It may give you proof. I may give proof of her pushing boundaries more, at whatever your preference. At this point, we just have too much proof just trying to work on the video. I mean, she just sent me this. She just sent this to me. Now, this has been censored, right? This has been censored. Now, this is interesting to me, right? Because what this image actually is, let me pull it up real quick. This right here. At this point, we have too much proof just trying to work on the video. I mean, she sent this to me. As you can see, it's two characters. I guess she grabs at the belt or whatever, and then the guy just says, "What the fuck?" Oh lord, from the cancellation. Now, this is interesting. Because, yeah, so I'll just stick to the hating. Damn, I even had this ready. So, yeah, she made this art. And with the censoring, I would think, right, that he just outright sent porn. But no, he didn't. Now, granted, I could agree that that image is a little suggestive. And maybe a little inappropriate. But, like, this makes it seem like it's porn. Oh, thank you, Pinker. Welcome to Fanspace. Dude, it's over. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys reach the dono goal, we'll do a relevant derail and more VR chat looking into, and I'll explain that in a moment. But yeah, no. So, we continue. Oh lord, from the cancellation or before. Like, she made that today. That was an accident. Oh god. Well, I have you here. How do you feel about hate sex? Oh my lord. Yeah, okay. But yeah. Let's see. No way she made art of you two and set it as her Twitter banner. This feels confusing. Are y'all on good terms? Is she just being obsessive or... the latter. Now, granted, here's the thing. The thing that I think I'm going to give good grace to Maker here is, I have no evidence so far to see if he knew the age of this person while talking to them. It seems like this person came to their DMs, asked some questions about the allegations against him. Mind you, that Lumi publicized, because she, yeah, sure, whatever, she did that. And he explained to some people his side of things in his defense. So things he brings up is her being very flirtatious and obsessive, right? And that would be really weird to have her do that after she's trying to literally call you a sexual assaulter, right? Like, that's weird, right? That's weird. So, of course, if you're trying to defend yourself to someone, you would bring up that this is weird. This is odd. Now, granted, I also have nothing to say that he knew the age. I checked the Twitter bio of this person, there's no age in it. I checked the Discord bio of this person, there's no age in it. And their Twitter, you can kind of come to the conclusion that if you dig through their Twitter and find some tweets, that they do mention being, the age they are, but they don't put it in bio. Right? So, I'm trying to be good faith here. And if it's not in bio, and it wasn't asked, how would Maker realistically know? But yeah, no. We got Lumi also saying, lol, okay, he's kind of weird. Also, not him sending out sexual convos to you when you're 14, laughing while crying. Yeah, that was low-key weird as fuck, especially without asking me before sending it. Just out of context. Yeah, weirdo. And we got this right here. But you were ill, plus that's literally cited Twitter for that. But they didn't put any warning on the doc, which was really weird of him to just not put a warning. Oh my god. Stop messaging minors about our sexual combos? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Stop posting it publicly and I wouldn't have to explain what's going on. All those people message me because they posted it. Okay, don't respond when you see they are 14. I didn't message anyone who's 14. And she shows it. This person's 14 and that DM was posted publicly, so here's the thing, right? I didn't message anyone who's 14. Now Lumi's telling them that they're 14. You know what's weird to me? Wouldn't this prove that Maker didn't know the age? He said that he didn't message anyone who was 14. This would lean on the fact that he didn't know who he was talking about was 14. I'm not gonna lie. This just feels weird. But yeah, then we got this person saying, you were caught DMing a 14-year-old girl on Discord in 2025. I was also messaging her mother. So what? Nice one, Maker. Really got them there. Fucking faggot. But yeah. Then we go to here. So, keep in mind, that's the context. So, granted, do I think that Maker should have had these messages? Sure. I don't think he should have, right? I could agree that he should have checked the age if he's going to talk about things of this nature. But I have nothing to indicate that he knew the age. I have nothing to indicate that he tried getting with this person. This Maker was in a position where he was defending himself from allegations that were thrown at himself. And people who asked questions, he answered the questions. There's no intentions of trying to meet up or get with this person. There's nothing of that. There's no desensitization or anything. A person came to him and he answered their questions. So, yeah, no, that's why this feels feels weird. Feels weird as being framed this way. But sure. Hi, I'm Lunette, also known as Bunny online. I know I have a past with everything under the sun, from harassment, accusations to doxing, and more. Well, you actually did dox. But sure, let's move on. And even some of it's true, but I'm begging you put this aside for a moment and listen to my story with full transparency. Now, Lumi, the problem that you're going to have with this, right? The problem you are going to have with this, and you should know this, is when you try to say put everything to the side, the thing that you're asking people to put to the side is a repeated pattern of not just lies, but lies to the extent that you have literally made up things out of nowhere to try to claim as true. So obviously, people are going to take your word with a huge and heavy grain of salt. But I digress. I met Maker March 2025. We started to flirt right off the bat. For those who know him, you will know he's a very flirty person, so this wasn't a surprise that he did this with me too. Although, it turned sexual very fast. Dog, you were literally talking about breaking up with him if he didn't have sex with you. Okay, like, what the fuck is this framing? We quickly fell for each other, but we both weren't in the best place at the time, with me not being on my medications nor active therapy, and him being stressed out about what I assumed to be work, friends, and family. He love-bombed me with artwork. What? Where the fuck did this claim come from? Dog, you literally made porn of your characters. What the fuck is this? Comments about how hot and attractive I am. What? I'm sorry, what? What? Sexual paragraphs and such, and then after around a week would go almost a full day ignoring me, ignoring what I needed, which was reassurance. Oh my god. This paragraph says so much words in such a short 2-sentence, man. Holy fuck. So you're not even using love bombed accurately. Sorry, giving compliments to the person that you're interested in? No, it's not manipulative. Sexual paragraphs? Yeah, you're probably playing around. But then after around a week would go almost a full day ignoring me? Ever heard of someone be busy? Like, what the fuck is this? Dude, what the fuck, man? Ugh. Dude. Sure. Keep in mind, he claims nothing changed and didn't bring up any worries of losing feelings. It was just kind of toxic at that point because anyone who knows love bombing is hard to get over, especially when you have BPD like me, brother. Proof of love bombing? Because I'm sorry, compliments are not going to be enough, Lumi. I won't say I was perfect, of course. I had issues. I still do, but the lack of communication would make me go a little off the deep end, to say the least. Anyway, fast forward to May, and I decided to go to VidCon in June. Brother. And you left out the fact that you were going to break up with him if you guys didn't have sex before marriage, but sure. And stay with Maker and his friends in Airbnb. Maker was very back and forth about whether he wanted to have sex with me or not, for religious reasons mostly, and it would be his first time, so I understood the nervous nature of it. I did push towards being positive at the thought of us doing things, which I agree might have made him a little pressured. Oh! That's an interesting way to frame that. I did push towards being positive of the thought of us doing things. That's an interesting way to say that you were going to break up with him if he didn't have sex with you. That is very interesting, Lumi. But sure. And I will fully admit that, although I will go against what he said now in the aftermath. It was not coercion. For lack of a better term, it was a misunderstanding at best, because he thought I would cheat on him if he didn't sleep with me, which was obviously not true. You literally... Bro, this is going to make me crash out on God. Bro. I like it to be noted that despite document being for a minor victim, most of it's about herself. You can make the argument of context, though, Maker, to be fair, but no, I get your point. Okay, how do these people think relationships work? Half the time I'm thinking these people want their lovers to be freaky Nikki from Obsession. True. Bro. That's what he felt, and I respect that, but I gave no signs or suggestions of the sort. What? Hold on. Dude, you literally... Dog, you literally said that you would break up if you guys didn't have sex before marriage. What the fuck do you mean? I'm mind blown. I'm fucking mind blown right now. But yeah, no. Although he never made it clear if it would happen or not, it did end up happening. I hate to say this, and I hate to be personal, but I have never had sex with a guy... Oh, this is just a lie. Lumi, I am going to talk to you about this. Why do you keep lying about this specifically? Like, this is very weird. Everyone knows about Matt. Everyone knows that you try to accuse him of rape. Everyone knows about that the literal clip of you saying that you got on top of him to try to feel control. Everyone knows about that. Why the fuck are you still to this day trying to frame Maker as your first? It's not true. It's just not. You and Matt were. I don't even know if that was your first, but that was a huge case before this. Why do you keep on lying about this, man? See, I'm not going to try to bring up your past, but you're just objectively lying here, man. Like, that is just such a bold-faced lie. I don't know why you keep doing this. It just... Brother. But yeah. I have had boyfriends before, but never done all of it with any of them to a different medical or self-confidence issues or other reasons, so this would be my first time too. What? I was a nervous wreck when it came down to it, basically. Brother. May I remind you guys? Like, hold on. Now you're gonna make me crash out a little bit. Dude. Hold on. Where's the clip? Where's the clip?
Talk louder in her head.
I didn't know that at the time. And I fell for him hard. I started loving him. I became obsessed with him. And he just accepted all of it. He accepted my love. He accepted my attention. Everything. He accepted me for who I was. Call me a yandere. Call me obsessive. But he was going to be the one that changed me.
Talk about Matt, by the way.
The voices in my head had come back at this point. Told me to do things and stuff. While we met up, the voices came back to me one night. I wanted to hurt him. I wanted my hands around his neck. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to make him feel like I was in control of this. Horrible mindset again. What was I thinking?
Whoops, my bad. No, but it's like, Matt was a guy that you were with in this type of way. Like, I know that you've retracted the rape thing, but you guys have literally talked about having sex. It just blows my mind. Like, it just actually fucking blows my mind. But sure. Let's go through it. When we met each other in real life, he forced me to kiss him in front of the others by forcing my face to his, and that would set the tone for our whole meet. Brother. Basically feeling a little forced, uncomfortable, and plain out miscommunications, which made things weird. We slept in the same bed every night. We were there as we were, unofficially dating, because he didn't want to ask me out on Pride Month for whatever reason. Okay. But the first night I woke up at 4 a.m. to him trying to take his PJ shorts off and to grab his hands away. Alright, and I had to grab his hands away. He later excused this by saying we were cuddling, but I wasn't awake, nor did I consent to anything sexual, like taking off clothes or anything like that. He would get on top of me too, without pants, but there was a 17-year-old now finding out that someone faked their age, so they were technically 14. What? Lumi, where the fuck did the 14-year-old come from, man? I know the maker mentioned it earlier. Dude. Yeah, she made us share a bed? That's insane. But, like, what the fuck? So, what, did you guys, like, what, Lumi, did you invite a 14-year-old? Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from, man? Dude, like, this is so weird. This is so fucking weird, man. I just made a joke because she claimed to be lesbian before, so I wouldn't want her to announce herself as straight on Pride Month, lol. I mean, whatever. This is so fucking weird. In the room, so we took it to the bathroom where I gave him oral. I won't go into details, but it was too rough and it hurt a few days after. But head pushing took place, which I felt weird about in the moment, and after, but for obvious reasons, I couldn't say no. The night on the 19th, we both agreed to have sex in the shower, and we did. Well, okay. Hold on. Are we still framing the fucking... Are we still framing the blowjob thing like that? Are we for real? Dog, I thought we were done with this, man. Dude, you have literally given it a fucking review. Lumi, you have. Yeah. You holding the back of my head, petting me gently, making sure I was okay, not pressing too hard was such a fucking turn on. Huh. When you were about to come, you pressed harder on my head, and that was also very hot. I was gonna pull you out, but I wanted to drink every drop of you. Experience 10 out of 10, performance 8 out of 10, cum taste 9 out of 10, so enjoy that review. Add it to your resume or something. And here you are, still framing it like, but head pushing took place, which I felt weird about in the moment after, but for obvious reasons, I couldn't say no. What the fuck, dude? Bruh. What's a fuck, Stan? Dude. I'm just mind blown. And here we are to talk about the shower thing again. I was not raped. I did agree to the sex. What I didn't agree to was him finishing in me. We literally talked about this, Lumi. He literally said, let me finish the job, and you turned around for him to finish the job. That's not SA, man. Bro. I wasn't on birth control, nor did we have any protection, so that left me in a panic. After this, he acted super annoyed with me, bored with me. He wouldn't really talk to me. But when I brought it up, he didn't really care and said, oh, I didn't notice I acted like that, which I could take as awkward after sex thing. But it genuinely hurt. I came forward about the lack of consent to the other people who were staying at the Airbnb, and they made me feel very seen and appreciated. They were the one who claimed it was sexual assault. I didn't know what to call it, but in legal terms, it is assault. And one of them even got me a plan B without me asking. I mean, didn't, Maker give you the money for it? Whatever. Which I refused to take because it could mess with my medication. I wasn't sure, so I didn't take it, and foreign pills in my body scared me. Which I had a right to choose if I took it or not. My body, my choice. Yeah, whatever, dude. We get that. This is so... Bro. Ugh. But yeah. Ugh. Nothing happened at the hotel room other than he left after a day because he found out about things I did when I was 14 to 17, which he didn't agree with, which I see as fair. What I didn't agree with him was not communicating this to me. I was left alone in Los Angeles, the same thing I was scared of doing to him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lumi, after hearing a clip of you talking about wanting to kill someone, I can't fucking blame someone for skedaddling. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. If you just found out that your current partner talked about wanting to kill someone while being with them, would you want to just say, hey, let's talk this out, dude? Let's talk this out. Would you talk it out with them, or would you run? Because I'm not gonna lie, basic intuition tells you to get the fuck out of there. But sure. Him and his friends then went to film a video about me, and me then and there, and lied to me about everything, saying he had to go home for family reasons. Yeah, he decided to get the fuck out of there. At this point, I understand why he did it, but it didn't stop me from feeling hurt and used for what he chose to do. And my feelings are valid in this way. I'm allowed to feel like I was hurt and backstabbed and used for sexual gain and thrown out like used garbage. Fine. Whatever. It's over. Dude. Ugh. Sure. Removed me everywhere after I called him out. So, after I had gotten home to my home country, Sweden, Maker would do the following. Remove me everywhere after I called him out on preying on my mental health. Shit-talking me publicly. Call me ugly catfish. Shit-talking me privately. Call my body ugly that I need to work. Oh, that's basic scorn deck stuff, dude. Shit-talking me to others, saying I was crazy, psycho, insane. Well, again, I just literally played the clip of you talk about wanting to murder someone, but sure. Add me back on Discord, Twitter, secretly. Sex me, makes me feel special, love bomb me, and hang out with me privately, while still talking shit about me in group chats. Dog, you literally said, can we just maybe not talk publicly? Like, from you, Lumi, you said, can we just maybe not talk publicly, but in private still, like, help each other? Haha. Dog, where the fuck? Why is it being framed like this? This is just so malicious. There hasn't even been a month without him reaching out to me. Due to him, it's an awful toxic cycle of abuse from both sides. I won't say I'm an angel in this, but he knew how to play with my feelings and destroy them, so I would act out, which is something he has confessed to doing just to trigger me and make me look bad, which counts as emotional abuse. Thanks for the advice. She tried the bajillion alternative accounts. She then ran public on every time she tries to expose the secret about me. What I've learned is that it's best to give her the sense of some control over me without actually having anything, at least until she gets into therapy and we get the videos out about her. Block me. Let me let you go, dude. Just stop. Stop talking to him, man. Like, I'm sorry? Dude, I'm sorry? Right? I'm not saying... So, to be very clear, when it comes to relationship stuff like this, sure, I'm not saying you can't feel a certain way. Feeling one way is one thing. Publicly claiming, then yeah, we're gonna have to argue about it. But you have literally gone into his DMs weekly, trying to be like, can we rekindle? You have literally drawn porn of your characters, like literally fucking each other. Dog. Those are your choices and your decisions. Alright? Like, brother. But sure. Sure. I digress. Let's look at some stuff. So, I'll read these in a moment after the Spurgatory thing. But, it was found out that Lumi didn't even reach out to the person to make sure it was okay. So this is the minor in question. Hey, so I actually did not give you permission or my consent to post any of this, not our DMs. Not me and Maker's DMs, definitely not you. Claiming that Maker did that shit to me, you're disgusting. At least ask so you could hear it firsthand. Take this down. Also, this is not an attack on you. You didn't do anything wrong here, Clownsy. It's why Kay tried keeping you anon. Yeah, that's why I tried keeping you anon. I didn't give him permission to leak our DMs either. This is still predatory towards you, even if you don't understand it yet. So this is wild. I didn't give him permission to leak our DMs either. To vindicate himself? Off of the claims that you're making? Are you really going to compare yourself to a minor having their DMs leaked? Really? And this is still predatory towards you, even if you don't understand it yet. Where? I'm sorry, but I'm going to challenge that. Where? Where's the predatory behavior? All you've shown me is a guy that there's no evidence of him knowing the age. There's no evidence of, like, him doing anything, like, creepy other than, you know, like, I wouldn't even call this creepy. But what he's done is explained himself to someone who asked questions to debunk the allegations that you have given to this guy. So, I'm not gonna lie, the way you frame it seems very malicious, and it seems like you're trying to play this petty thing where it's like, well, I didn't... So you get to leak this person's DMs because Maker leaked your DMs? What? How does that even make any sense? Like, can you imagine if, like, let's just say Sam and Amos are here, and Sam was, like, leaking my DMs to make Amos look bad. And I'm like, hey, yo, Sam, what the fuck? I didn't say you could leak our DMs. And then Sam's rebuttal was, well, I didn't say Amos could leak my DMs either. What kind of fucking logic is that? What does that have to do with me? You guys handle yourselves. Fuck off. That is such a weird defense. It just doesn't make any logical sense. But sure. We go forward. And then... keeping me anonymous or not, you should still ask the quote-unquote victim beforehand and actually think about their consent and boundaries. And then respond to that, how the fuck is that my fault or problem? You take it out on me because I'm a child, and you treat me exactly like one. I'm 15, Bunny. I know what the fuck predatory means and what's right from wrong. You're just weird and downsize your words because I'm younger than you. Sorry, downsize my words because I'm younger than you. And obviously, I'm not going to make the argument that a 15-year-old fully understands the concept of predatory behavior. Obviously. I don't necessarily fully disagree with Lumi's thought process where it's like, well, you wouldn't know that you're a victim until like it's painted out for you. Sure, I think that sometimes it will take years to find out. But in this case, just looking at what we objectively have, I'm not seeing anything. And like, what else has this person said? Clancy, you're a good kid. I think you're just misinformed. Have a good day. I'm blocking you publicly to protect you from outing more of who you are from others to see. I'd rather keep you anonymous. I'll keep you added if you need me. My door's always open. Or because you know you're in the wrong. Again, have a good day. You're dehumanizing my opinions because of my age. I know right from wrong, and I'm not a vulnerable little girl like you see me as. You're literally refusing to take it down because I'm too young to know anything. Brother. And this is what they also said in response to Lumi after it dropped. First of all, Maker has never made me feel uncomfortable in any of our conversations and never talked sexual in any way towards me and avoided doing so. I don't believe that Maker is the kind of guy that at all, and when I asked about the Bonnie situation, he said himself he was uncomfortable with how many minors are seeing it. Secondly, Bonnie had never asked It makes me so uncomfortable knowing she posted our conversation, me and Maker's combos, and the doc in general without asking me even if it's censored. That doesn't make it right. It feels victimizing and like I'm small with how she's spreading misinformation, especially about an actual victim. And I don't want anyone to harass Maker for having sexual conversations with a 14-year-old when it was never sexual. God, it feels so disgusting knowing she even claimed that shit, bro. Right. And apparently, they had no idea about this dropping, right? They didn't get their word or anything. So, that was a part of the thing that got argued about. Alright? So, let's go in here. So first thing she does when joining the server, by the way, is to search Maker's name in here to see what he's saying. And Maker said, you'll have the hardest hitting post-nut clarity of your life. Good one, buddy. And she just reacts with woman standing. She is looking. I was invited, so don't be weird. How am I weird, dog? Tisk tisk, the first thing you do is look at your ex. What your ex is saying? Awkward. Yeah, lol, listen. It's awkward talking about how I am in bed. That's awkward. Not me looking, so shrug anyway. You pointed out you looking weird, shrug. And obviously, you know, we got Zebra saying Rivet is bad as fuck. Oh, okay, good one. Then we move down. Glass being gay. Lol, nah, dog, that's fucking weird, Lamel. Money. Talking sexually with a 14-year-old is also weird, but okay. Anyway, I got art to make, so see you later. Run, little bunny, run. I look forward to the next bitch-made crash out. Ah, dude, this is so bleak. So, this is like a weird timeline I'm in. It's kind of funny, though. See, Monsters, you know, friend of the channel, right? Decided to take a little bit of a swing at Lumi. And it did not go well. It did not go well at all. I could stay if you want me to so badly. Question mark, question mark. Isn't this you? And then, you know, Monsters brings up this screenshot. Then we got, yeah, that's me. Monster saying fucking weirdo, womp womp. Talking down to a child. No. So, talking about sex to a child is okay. Talk about the things a grown-ass man said to a child? Not okay. Got it. See, this is just objectively malicious, bro. Objectively. But then also, right, because she spells it wrong, and we got this right here, too. This was really spurgy. I'm not really happy that, you know, Bwani did this, or Lumi did this. Predator monstrous into house, cough, cough. So she maliciously frames something, and while shit-talking, just frames monsters to be a predator. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Fix that for you, and she just spelled it correctly. No comeback other than grammar and spelling spalice. I see. Spalice. Hot damn, fam. Fucking got him. Real Ace invited me, and I just let people know on my server that I let her in for tonight's stream. And then we have Monster saying, I mean, we have evidence of you being a cunt to a 15-year-old and leaking your DMs with said 15-year-old, then trying to sweep it by saying that the actions are predatory, broski. But yeah. But yeah. No, but then we, yeah, I let her in for tonight's stream. Fucking fishy right here.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
I deny these allegations. I do not see Lumi this way. But yeah. No. Stupid banter. Yeah, it's like she didn't see a message because she blocked her. So the rate that Lumi was starting to block people. See, this is a thing that's a little tedious, right? A little tedious, right? So I did tell Lumi that my audience does not fuck with her. Granted, I have my own criticisms, but I know how my server goes. I know how it's been for the last few weeks. I know she would be torn alive if she went in here. She said, that's alright or whatever. Like, I didn't care. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then she comes in here and just starts blocking people left and right. And she only lasted an hour in this server, by the way. Oh, what's good hidden? Ugh. But yeah. Lol. Scared of Foids. Nice one, Place Boulder. You know what? Never mind. No. Yeah. Then we got Saint saying no shot you name searched. You know, that's because that's fucking insane. I got a commission to finish. So they keep, like, they tagged Maker a few times, too. Gotta go. Yen pulls them back. Commission some bitches. And then Fishy tags Lumi again with this.
Please, 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 let me run, let me run.
Let them run. Yep. Yeah, running, I guess. Saint calling her out for being obsessive. Monster saying that she's running. Yen mentioning about being blocked on Twitter. And tagging the X2. Damn, dude. Desperate times, desperate measures. That's why you clown on kids. Okay. Okay, monsters. Okay, buddy. Okay. But yeah, no. I digress. Nice one, placeholder. Maker mogs you. But yeah. Wait, Bunny, here we go. Okay, Midwich, my friend is 15. Dude, I love the spurgy nature of my server. By the way, if you're not in here, you should join here. The link's in the pinned comment. No, Bunny, come back. So you'll just call anyone a predator and all your allegations are fake? Wild, at least we know you're as unreliable as you sound. Crazy thing to say. As should I. They were thinking about joining the VC. I mean, y'all can't take a fucking joke, Limphal. I'm a woman, so shrug. Oh yeah, because someone said get in no balls. I think that was Smout. Yeah, girly, we're just trolling. Dude, that's gonna hit like whiplash, because like the last guy that did that was in VCs for 10 hours. I think it was a class. It's like, dude, I'm just having fun, dude. While he just like is violently crashing out, lol. Yeah. But anyways. Hell yeah, you're a chill weirdo, get it? I mean, you literally just did it, so I could figure your word is useless. You default to allegations, even if I didn't know the Maker story, I know you lie. Tags your ex twice? Totally chill pedo. Nice one. No, just saying I don't have balls, I'm a woman. Like any other desperate lie in horror. Yeah. Fallopian tubes, and what the fuck? Without ovaries, who cares about the semantics? Yeah. So it's a lot of banter so far, but then it starts to get into some other points, right? They tagged him with what we just read, about what the miner said. Got the tats. And then Bunny shows a message of them saying, I'm uncomfortable with the amount of minors seeing this, then sends more. Lamau, yeah. So yeah, no, I would say, right? Maybe, yeah, I don't think it's too crazy to think this, Lumi. Maybe the miner was ranting to you, right? Because they didn't know what to make of it. And what you did was take that, use it as ammo, and use it to run with it. Because now they clearly have changed their mind and didn't consent for it to be out there. So you put them in a weird, awkward position, didn't you? That's kind of fucking weird. But yeah. Swing batter and out. Shrugs. Nice one. Then they show more messages of them talking. Mere passing thought. Okay, difference between Maker being uncomfortable and them being uncomfortable. The miner didn't have their age in their bio, dumbass. Oh no, they did. Dude, we literally checked and we haven't seen it. It's been public knowledge. And I asked, can you prove this? This is touch. It's touch is wanting about to be. Too, because if you look right here, yeah, there's no age in bio. She then like posts something. Now, this is a screenshot of a tweet they made. And yes, in one of their tweets, they say that they're a 14-year-old artist. If they're 15 right now, this would have been at least a couple months to a year ago. Sure. It was on their Twitter. Shrug. Wait, that's not a bio, that's notes. Can you link this tweet? Sure. And this tweet is what I thought. A tweet. I checked this person's bio. It's not in the bio. So again, sure. Now, prove Maker met them on Twitter. Shows the redesign. Says that, please, I'm 14. Ask them, I ain't them. Lol. Just be in good faith like I was with this when this was thrown your way. Do you have evidence of Maker knowing the age? Because it's not in bio. It's not in bio. As you can clearly see, there's no age in bio. So yes, like I did for Lumi when it came to her, willingly added minors to her NSFW account, there was no proof that they were minors or the proof that she knew that they were minors, right? So I gave basic good faith and was like, okay, well, there's no proof or evidence I have to say this, So I think it's probably fair to take that you probably didn't know. Because as well, she swiftly removed them within a couple days after, right? So, sure. But yeah, no evidence. Oh, hey, what's up? And this person met them as a fan. Sure. I checked the conversation. There's no mention of age. Like, for instance, Maker engaging the tweets of chats, and I asked this. I had told them about their age too. I knew they were 14 from their bio and on Discord. How I know their age, but Maker couldn't know? I don't know. Can you show evidence for this? And they show this. And this is the thing that we read. Not him sending out our sexual convos to you when you're 14. Ruby knew it. How the fuck would I know Cloudsy was 14 but Maker didn't, lol? I don't know. Two different people. She probably didn't see it, because it definitely wasn't in the conversation. Did they not tell you? Nope, never did. So she's claiming that she was never told. Yeah, I didn't know that. No, but yeah, I get that. So yeah, I tell her basically the NSFW thing that, like, I gave her fairness for the account. But yeah, I said that I'm going to need the evidence for that. And someone's... yeah, no, I did not want these two in the same call. That would be crazy. But this is her going in the DMs. Clownsy's 14, and that DM wasn't posted publicly. So here's the thing I have a problem with this. This was also in the document. So she conveniently leaves out, right? She conveniently leaves out him saying, I didn't message anyone who's 14, ? Clearly showing that he didn't know the age. But when we're talking to the Discord server, that's cut out, and it's just her saying it. So yeah. Yeah, no, it's like, bro. That's insane to me. But sure. I digress. A second rape has hit the tower. Nice one, other list. What a fishy post. A whole wave of rape. Nice one. Note, you should always ask for ages when talking to anyone about sex and sexual things. Maker failed to do that. Sure, I think you should check ages. He was giving context to his allegations, so it's not like he was just talking about sex and trying to get into a relationship with them, because that's the impression that people are going to come off to when seeing this. But sure, I do agree with that. But yes. Try not to waste time on liars. Fair enough, Saint. I never said he was a pedo or whatever. I think it was a predatory thing that he did. There's literally nothing predatory that happened. But sure. We go on. Clownsy's 14. Yep. And then we see more of this. You were posting other stuff publicly without context, and I used further context to explain it. So yeah, he doesn't seem to acknowledge it. Obviously, he types after it, so I'm not going to say that he probably didn't read it. But he does acknowledge it exists. He doesn't necessarily acknowledge it, but I'm going to assume he read it. But sure. Again, that would mean that I don't have any evidence that he would have known that at the time when messaging them, because that's the claim. Predatory is continuing to talk to this minor after having said this. What? Dude, this is such a reach. This was last year. Why wasn't this ever brought up? Because he sent me a cease and desist? Well, it didn't stop you from making up other allegations. So why selectively this? But I really couldn't care anymore. Dog. You literally were under that and still made new allegations against him and new SA claims. This is a bullshit excuse. Whatever, dude. What is this? Nice one. Miner's name was never meant to be out in the open. Sure, I didn't do anything wrong. Lol, that's insane. Dude, actually, this is banner material. Just LumiStarBun saying I didn't do anything wrong. But no. Anyways, I digress. So many blocked messages. Yeah, she was just blocking so many people. But yeah, to be fair, there was a lot of people just, being funny and spurging. But sure. Sure, we continue. Then someone has an actual conversation. I would have, but I didn't want Maker to find out. So she goes on to explain, right? She goes on to explain that that she essentially, right? She essentially wanted to get all this stuff before Maker knowing, so I guess that, if he deleted the DMs, then that would, fuck the whole thing. Whatever, right? I would think that if she got the DMs and then Maker found out and then he deleted it, then yeah, he would be chopped. Sure. But it's like, that's just kind of like the extent of the conversation. We go into this. There's a part where Lumi said that's a valid critique, and I'm trying to get to that. Because she does concede on one thing. Let me get to it. Dude, you gotta stop bragging me with that goofy art. Did I miss it? Fuck. I think I missed it. Yeah, because I think she stopped talking around here. It had to be when she was talking to Rose. Yeah, that's a valid argument, actually. And she said that too. You got the screenshot of what happened, and then you could just still talk to the kid once you got the screenshot to talk to them about the context. And they never decided to. They never decided to. I don't understand. I don't understand why. But let me just go into emo call-ins to show she did have DMs logged with this person. But because of what happened to my server, this is what Lumi went to go say. Hey, are you able to chat? Yes. Okay, I know I could have handled this a lot better. I know the plastering your private DMs all over Twitter and making you feel dehumanized, and I'm so sorry. Although, this action to makers, which you might not agree with, was it might not have been as predatory as I thought. I don't think sending sex to minors is okay in any way, shape, or form, but he might not have known your age. I'm sorry, Cloudsy. I should have protected your privacy more and not leaked these things, although I don't agree with the way anyone handled this. I still believe you shouldn't have seen those DMs, not had this all over X. If there's anything I can do to help mend the pain of yours, please tell me. I only reached out due to me having had the conversation with other creators. Please, I know. And a lot of the audience of the post and how it might be seen as this shouldn't have been public. See, that's chopped. She bent the knee. Unironically saying, yeah, you bullying her was a net positive. Yes. Unironically. She had to be explained that this was bad. Okay, let me get this all set up. Let's get her in here. Hey, Lumi.
Hi. Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Sorry. I'm really tired. It's literally 3:30 a.m.
No, yeah. I won't try to keep you too long, but I just read the documents and read through the chat again. Just so that I'm not going to play unfair, obviously. Do you still stand by the document that you posted, and how do you feel about it, I guess?
I have some things to say, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all right. I have some notes that I want to bring up, but first of all, I'm going to say... Okay, first of all, I'm not emotional. I'm just very tired, so don't get me wrong. But here's... So the thing... Sorry, I'm so nervous. Okay. Focus.
It's fine. There's no pressure.
First of all, I'm not going to read any chat, as I feel like that would not be healthy for me to see in this situation.
Yeah, ignore chat.
Like, when I joined your server, I enabled myself to give in to my really toxic behavior. And first of all, I want to say sorry to any person who saw, well, you streamed it, but any person who saw my messages. I crashed out a little bit, yes. But that is also just me, like, panicking and, like, giving in to my, like, toxic behavior, you know?
Can I request something?
Say sorry.
Can I request something with
Yes.
that? Just because she's a friend of mine with monsters, I know that, you know, she could be a little catty. Can you at least apologize for calling her a predator?
That was more of a joke, but yes, I will apologize for calling her a predator.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was wrong, but yeah, I wasn't serious. It wasn't meant to be a big thing, you know?
Sure.
I wasn't trying to accuse anyone of being a predator.
So it was just banter,
but I understand
right?
I come off that way. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I did try to say that these people obviously did not like you, but sure.
Yes, didn't think they hated me, but that's very fair on them to have an opinion. I'm not saying they can't have an opinion. They need to like me and be nice to me. I don't think that at all. But I would want to say sorry. That's
Sure.
it.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, because there's definitely a couple things. I won't try to keep you here, obviously, for too
No,
long, but there are definitely some
Yeah.
things I would like to chat about.
Mhm.
So, and
Before you say anything,
oh, sure.
I also want to say I'm so sorry for making any jokes during this call. As
I don't care. It's fine.
like many others, like I can't handle situations without making jokes. You know, in comedy is like a dealing with things way. I hope you understand.
That's fine. I'm not judging you for it.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
yeah, I'm just going to focus on the claims that were made. Because for starters, because I'm not going to try to bring up your past. I feel like you and I have talked about your past to oblivion at this point, and I don't think
Yes.
it's too relevant. The only thing I did highlight, because I had a little bit of a problem with it, and I have seen you say this a few times, you keep
Yes.
referring to Maker as your first, when that would categorically be false because of Matt. And I just didn't
Me and
ask
Matt
him
never
why.
had sex.
Well, you accused him of rape, didn't you?
Yes. Accuse. It was a lie.
So you're saying that you guys never had any sexual encounters?
No,
or anything?
we physically couldn't. No. And I'm not gonna get into that. That's his personal business, but we physically couldn't.
Okay, because that really did like throw me off for a bit, because yeah, I mean that was literally a whole huge thing.
Yes.
So you're
I understand that.
claiming to me right now that you were a virgin before meeting Maker, or you just didn't have.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So to get into this, because like obviously, like I did with you, I was good faith and fair with you with the NSFW accounts, and I think that anytime that it came with anything, hell, you were literally accused of being a pedophile, and I still disagree with the A-loggers to the point that some of them ran off the internet. I have tried to be as charitable as I can to anybody in this situation. And when you present to me a case of Maker supposedly being predatory to this 14-year-old, I see nothing in this document that they would have known that they were 14. In fact, I see a screenshot where they question the idea when you bring it up to them. They're like, I didn't message a 14-year-old, ? And I'm not seeing anything to prove that they would have known that. Is there anything to prove that they did?
No. And I have a few points about that.
Sure.
That I would also love to bring up.
Sure. Feel free.
Okay, I have like a whole document full of things that I wanted to bring up, and it's really hard when you get asked questions and you can't really bring up every point, you know? So I want to say that, first of all, anything from my past I have no excuse for other than, well, children do weird things, and I was 14 to 17.
Sure.
But that doesn't change the fact that I was a really manipulative asshole throughout my teenage years. Yes, I understand that. Lied a lot, had a lot of issues. Obviously, there's no excuse for that. So that's technically why I didn't want to bring it up, and we've already talked about it. So there's that.
Right. And that's why I'm not trying to pry into it
this-
other than the Matt thing that I brought up earlier.
Exactly. Yes, I understand that. Technically, I would talk to him about it because he has reached out, Matt. That being said, and ask for his opinion on all this, because you know it's like it matters in this situation because it was a huge lie I pulled, and obviously I do have a whole like explanation as to why I lied and how he handled it and how I handled it and how it come apart, like how the lie actually came apart, you know?
Right. Sure.
But he's ran off the internet now. I still have him on Snapchat, surprisingly enough, and he watches my stories on Instagram. Kind of weird, but we're on good terms. That being said, me and Matt.
Sure.
However, the document that I made, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible to myself.
Okay.
I have a lot of pride and a lot of ego. I think a lot of people do, but especially me. And it's really hard to put aside that pride and actually talk openly about my lies, my manipulative behavior, and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say this in the nice way possible to myself. This was absolutely me being spiteful. This
Oh.
was a slandering attempt, even though I did think it was weird. It was definitely not predatory, but it was weird. Should have checked the age, obviously. But yes, it was a spite attempt, and there's nothing I can say about it. I've been sitting here for like an hour trying to figure out if I should even like talk about this openly and like actually confess to a lie. It's really hard to do so. Obviously, putting away your pride and ego is like one of the hardest things to do.
Sure.
It's difficult. But my notes, I have a few here that. Sorry, again, I'm very nervous. First of all, it was a slandering attempt, even though I thought it was wrong. I do hold spite against him, yes, and that's something I really need to work on. I have gone to DBT now for a couple months, and behavior like this should be off the table, basically. But it's not, and that's something I really need to fix.
Sure.
Second of all, it was me being very spiteful towards him. It was me trying to ruin something or someone because I couldn't have them, you know? It wasn't healthy at all. I'm not saying I should be forgiven, but yeah. Also, this is so hard. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I'm just letting you
sorry.
speak. I'm not trying to interrupt.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like, I mean, to be very clear, I would rather like what you're doing right now, just being open and honest, rather than just making up fabrications. So I'm not going to try to shame on you for doing that, but obviously, yeah, not amazing, but yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I guess, fourth of all, this won't fix any of my situation. And this was a really bad attempt at anything malicious. And this was also, to be specific, this was a really bad relapse on my past behavior. With that being said, I have deactivated and I'll be off doing my actual job in real life. And I have nothing to say to defend myself. This was plain out wrong. And obviously, I don't see myself being forgiven at any point. And frankly, I will stop trying, as forgiveness won't fix anything for my so-called victims, nor make my situation any better. And frankly, you can throw anything at me. Call me names, call me insults, I don't care. Anything you want. But I'm trying so hard to be open and honest about this.
No, I get that.
There's no use to lying anymore. Let's be honest. There's no use. Like, seriously, it's not
I agree.
Good. It's not good. Yeah. And this was a huge thing to lie about. Yes. And I'm so happy at this point, like right now, that I didn't get more traction than it did. That's it.
Yeah.
That must have been a lot. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I appreciate it. I just didn't expect you to be so like honest, I guess, about it. Like, again, it's appreciated. I'm not shaming you for that, and I think that that's good. But yeah, no, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I guess to kind of go into it a little bit, is for the document, is it like everything that you so I know you said that it was weird. How much of it would you take back, and how much of it do you think you still stand by?
The document, or like
just the document so far.
What side of it?
To try to focus on it. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was predatory.
Okay.
I think it could have been borderline predatory if he knew her age. Obviously, that would have been really fucked up.
Sure.
But I don't have any evidence to show that it was that he knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, in the moment, I was like, "Oh, this is a gotcha moment," but no, it was just a fucking stupid ass thing I did. Yes.
Yeah. I guess, like, because if you want to also explain, because I'm not trying to just grill you, but this one I'm also curious because this one is new to me. So apparently someone lied about being 17 was actually 14, and went
Lulefa. Yeah, he has to being 14.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know him that well.
Mm-hmm.
But I found out because he confessed to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm 15 now. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's weird. And we're literally staying in the Airbnb. That's weird. Okay, weird. So I talked to others about it, and now he came out publicly about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I guess to ask a little bit about that, was that person like more your friend, I suppose?
No, we didn't know each other. We just followed each other. That's it.
Sure. And how did this person get invited to the Airbnb, I guess?
Everybody there knew him.
Mhm.
I personally didn't, but we
Right.
followed each other on Twitter. That's that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I would just say, like, obviously, because I'm going to be honest, right? I don't disagree that Baker should have checked the age before talking to this person about
Yes.
vindicating himself. But
Yeah.
to remain a level of consistency, if you're going to have someone be in your group in person, would it make sense to verify the age of the person?
Well, I wasn't in.
Hmm.
I wasn't in charge of that. He was 17. What we knew, at least at the
Hmm.
time, or what we thought.
Right.
It was the others that let him in. I didn't know him. Again, I didn't know him. We only got to know each other when he would message me about Maker.
Right. And
If that makes any sense.
what did he say about Maker?
I can look in our DMs right now.
Sure.
Yeah, he
Well,
was like, let's see.
well, I guess, like, to avoid leaking if we don't have to, was it more like things to say that were like bad about Maker, or was it just casually chatting about
Oh,
Maker?
he was in a group chat with Maker
Hmm.
and like everyone else from the Airbnb. I wasn't in it for obvious reasons.
Sure.
Like that was canceled, quote unquote, held accountable. I would like to say.
Sure.
But yeah, he was in it, and he would like send me screenshots of what he was saying
Hmm.
in the group chat.
I see.
That's as much as I really remember. I mean, I have the DMs open, but he is 14, so I will like we're not friends anymore, obviously.
Well, yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just was like, I guess, surprised about that fact because, like, yeah, sure, like, if they weren't really your friend and it was like, I guess more like your friend's friend, I suppose.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know. I was not in charge of letting him stay there.
um, yeah, that's definitely an interesting dilemma that you found yourself in. I guess you both technically
Yeah.
found yourself in, but to be
Yeah.
fair, but Jesus. um,
Mm.
okay. Sure, fair enough. Um, I guess, like, because I know you did talk about this lightly. Um,
Mm.
after, we inevitably hang up and stuff like that, what is your plan going forward, I suppose?
Well, I'm gonna focus on my real life as wow, surprise, surprise, I have a real life. I
Hmm.
have a job.
Sure.
I take care of a lot of things in real life.
Hmm.
Online isn't really my main thing right now. Um,
Hmm.
Obviously, like I have online friends and like I post my art here and there, but um, for anyone that's noticed, I haven't posted on Twitter much or X or whatever.
Yeah,
I haven't posted on there much as I've had a real life. I have a lot of friends in real life. I have a job. I have school now during autumn or fall or whatever.
sure.
So online is not my main focus anyway. I've been trying to stay away from online other than like posting some art and like talking to my friends. Um, I guess that's what I'm planning to focus on now.
Right.
Question mark.
And
Yeah.
and I will say this, obviously, like, I'm not expecting any of us to like cut contact or anything like that, but I will just say this, and not saying this in any weird way, but
Hmm.
like you did with like, recently. I mean, if you do ever come back, right? Like, and I feel like you make more false allegations, wouldn't it be fair for that to be responded to too? Do you think?
Yes. Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Do you think that you would keep an open line of contact if you make allegations again?
I mean, yeah. I'm not on this Discord account that we're talking on right now much, other than like to keep up with commissions. But
Sure.
I have close commissions, so I'm not taking those more because I have a job again. I don't need commissions.
Right.
But I'll of
Obviously,
course keep you here and stuff. But I probably won't respond quickly.
I don't
If I don't
expect you
need
to.
to.
I mean, the goal would be that, everyone could just move on with their lives and
Yes.
another scenario like this doesn't ever happen again. But obviously, if it does happen again, I would be more than on top of it.
Yes.
But yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Um, okay, because obviously, like I've said this before to you with the call, you don't have to like Maker. That would never be my argument. If you feel like a certain way personally, I'm never going to ever try to change your mind on that. But obviously, I feel like I only get involved when it comes to like serious heavy label claims that are like publicly made. I don't care if like, you rant to your friends or whatever or anything like that. Duh. No shit. Duh. But let's just aim for no more spiteful swipes, right? Yeah.
I don't really. I don't even know how to formulate this.
Sure.
I don't hate Maker. Like, I hate this idea that I hate him and I need to ruin his life right now, right now, right now. Like, I respect the guy. It's just, it's really hard when someone hates you so much and will like play with you in a way, if we know what we're saying.
Sure.
And then just drop you and then pretend you are the worst person ever. Because we have talked like as late as, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. Like we had this whole like I want to say like,
I'm aware.
how do I explain this? Yeah, you know.
I'm aware of some chats
Yeah,
after the video.
We have had conversations, let's just say, and he enables me to the point where if he drops me and blocks me again, I'll crash the fuck out. And obviously, that's not his fault. It's not his fault. And I need to really understand that for myself, that it's not his fault. Now, obviously, I will not try to reach out to him. I don't have a way to reach out to him.
I think that's for the
definitely made
best.
sure of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I left him like I left him a goodbye message, let's just say that. And he hasn't reached out, I haven't reached out, and I hope to stay that way.
Yeah, because frankly, this has been going on for almost a year at this point, and I would like it for it to,
It has been a
stop.
year, yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Obviously it's not easy to let go, but I think that's what we both need to do.
Sure. And
Yeah.
just to ask you this, because I'm also going to look at this too. How did, like, I guess you don't have to go too into detail, obviously, with this one, but I'm just curious, and this is another recent thing that happened. How did you and Glass happen?
Okay. He saw my selfies I uploaded on twitter.com and he slid in my DMs using the rat grave persona. Yeah, that was crazy. I added him on Discord and we talked. And then he sent me dick pics. Question mark.
Oh, right. Actually,
yeah.
Wait, quick pause, because I do remember this now. Because
yeah.
He showed me evidence of something a little unrelated to your, adventurous messages, let's just say.
Wait, Glass?
Yeah, so he showed me something.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Hold on.
Me,
Relax.
please.
Hold on. Not like that.
No, I'm just, yeah, okay.
So,
Relaxing.
Why? I think you unironically kind of lied to me about something. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but in the end of my video, I talk about, like, I asked if your channel was terminated, and you said it was, but in Glass's DMs, it was taken down because you tried to strike down an archive channel.
Oh, honestly, honest to God, hand up to God, I don't remember that.
I see. Yeah, it was
I really don't remember that time in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not,
Right. I mean, yeah, it was like called Bunny Archives, and you even had like email evidence to show that was the reason why, because it was like
honestly,
false copyright claims.
Again, I don't know.
All right.
I'm honestly a little iffy about talking about Glass specifically because I've heard things from urghbla.
Sure.
And I'm really not happy to talk about him. He is a bitch.
Well,
that's what I'm gonna say about that. Yay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna look into that stuff a little bit, and I just, I was aware of
Yeah.
an adventurous
I
fling,
mean,
if you will.
um, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen some
Mhm.
cursed art, but
Um,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, don't rush to get me out of here. I'm so open to just, I don't know. I don't know, dog.
yeah.
I'm open to talking about things. Obviously, I'm off the internet from tomorrow on, but um, sorry, I'm panicking. I don't know why. Hi.
Well, I mean, there's not been any like insane. Um, yeah,
Oh,
there's not
sorry.
anything
Arius
insane so far.
messaged me saying glasses in the scream. I don't have chat open. I don't know, dog.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess he
okay.
was, but yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
would
fine.
follow the advice that you gave to not really acknowledge chat's existence.
I'm
Um,
not, and I'm very happy about that. That I will not acknowledge it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there? I guess we don't. Obviously,
Is
we
there
don't.
anything else?
Let me think. So there was that we just talked about. I guess like all right, yeah, I mean you kind of already like I mean we already talked about the document to the point that I think you kind of made your intentions pretty clear and took ownership, so I don't really think I have to like this hasn't been like pulling teeth, so I do thank you for that. Um
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to keep you here all night. So yeah, I would just say I guess yeah, unless there's something else you want to say, I would just say good luck on your future endeavors, I suppose.
Um. I mean, there's definitely things I would want to say, but I don't know if it's like the best idea. Um.
Hmm.
Oh God, I open chat. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay. I guess. I guess where's the stream going now is what I also want to know. Are
Where's
you
the
just gonna bring up the glass thing or?
Well, I'm gonna be looking at the urghbla interview that you had.
Yay! Okay, urghbla, my favorite person ever. They're both psychos, by the way. I'm sorry. I know I'm psychopathic, but God,
Hmm.
sorry. I've talked to both of them. They're okay.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Yeah.
um.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. I won't keep you here. I guess you take care then. I guess. um.
Wow. Actually, wait. Sorry. I
Okay.
had one more
Okay.
thing written up. I'm sorry. I know
Sure.
I'm annoying. If you would give me any advice to do from now on, what would you say would be the best course of action? Because I love hearing this from people, and people have criticized me in the past. I would just like to know.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of just breaks down to respectfully to getting off the internet.
Yeah,
I
of course.
I mean, it seems like you have a plan. I would just say stick to that, I suppose, and
Yeah.
try not to make any spiteful swings at X's in general, not just Maker, but just X's in general. And I think that you won't find yourself in half the controversies you find yourself in.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, okay. Um, that would be what I would give.
Yeah. Um. Fuck. I feel like there's something another thing I wanted to bring up, but I don't know. I don't know. I can just text you if there's anything. I guess.
Sure.
Um. Yeah. Okay. Um.
Yeah. Um. All right then. Uh, I guess hopefully we never have to have another conversation like this. Um,
I sincerely hope not.
yeah. Well,
I Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'm just fucking keeping your fuck. Okay. Yeah. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you some other time.
all right.
Hopefully not about this.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But yeah.
All right. Well, catch you on the flip side, I suppose.
Yeah. Bye bye. I'm waving at the screen. Bye bye.
Jesus. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was not expecting that, dude. Um, Granted, yeah. Don't get me. I appreciate it, right? I appreciate the fact that she was open and honest. But I'm not gonna lie, I really thought it was gonna feel like pulling teeth, but it wasn't. I Well, I hope it doesn't happen again. I hope it doesn't. Also, thank you for the donos, guys. Poor Lumi, heartbroken emoji. Thank you, Toba. Thank you, Toa again. Whoever has something romantic with glass, I feel bad for her. Okay. Jesus. That's fucked up. That's evil and diabolical. Jesus. Well, yep. That happened. Okay. Okay. Well, before I get too invested, dude, Fishy's really wanted me to play these. What did Glass say, guys?
You fucking dumb nigger.
What did he say
Did you
here?
just spread your ass while you were saying that? I heard something.
No, but your dad did.
Oh, dude, wait, what did he say here?
Good boy.
Good
The
boy.
fucking age of consent does not apply to online.
Why did the birds chirp, though, low-key? What the fuck? Oh, just look away. I think it's only fair if I give, Maker, the chance to say hi. So, let me call him up. Hey, buddy.
Hey, good to
Um,
see you.
yeah, what's up? What's up, Maker?
Yeah.
Thoughts on
I
the
am
call-in?
actually out of state in Colorado right now for a family reunion. So imagine seeing a doc dropped on me, yet another one right before that was definitely not something I wanted to spend my summer on. In fact, I took a break from playing what it's not Yahtzee, it's some dice game with my family and extended family just to be here. So because I figured this I clear this up and then I can enjoy the rest of my trip. So
Yeah, like I said to Chad, I really. Oh, I can hear an echo. Are you evil right now?
wait. I'm trying to find. Wait. I can pause it. There
Okay.
we go.
Okay, dude, I'm really not gonna lie, man. I thought that was gonna require more teeth pulling. But yeah, I'm a little shocked.
You did it.
Well, don't say you did it. Fuck off, dude.
What are you talking about? That was your amazing charm and conversational skills.
You're just buttering me up so that you can get away with your allegations. But no.
Oh yeah, I'm actually a horrible person.
Brother. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts after that call-in, man? Let's, post-talk interview gives you a microphone.
Post-talk interview. Okay, so I couldn't hear some of it over the Yahtzee being played,
Mhm.
but I am happy that she seems to kind of admit, like, there was definitely some parts that she wasn't willing to let go. It was like, oh, it was kind of predatory, and I feel like the insane framing she did wasn't called out enough. I mean,
Right.
said I wasn't a pedophile, but made it look like I was like the wording, worst possible wording, or best possible wording for, I guess, what she was trying to achieve, uh, which was making me look like a pedophile. So
Right.
I really don't appreciate that. I think she's kind of awful for doing that, and uh, I've noticed like I've seen some stirs on Twitter and like consequences in my life because of that, and I just really don't appreciate it. And like the whole allegation after allegation, like again, what I think the biggest pattern of this has been she reaches out to me, like you pointed this out, reaches out to me, tries to rekindle things. I say no, or maybe I entertain it a bit because I know what's going to happen after if I say no. But I say no, and then she immediately like tries to retaliate, making up some new accusations. And this was the most blatant one, in my opinion, because she took someone else's crap which wasn't even crap by their own admission. Reached out to the mascot, like, hey, did I make you uncomfortable? All the way said no. And she took that and then made a document with it. It's the first part of the document, and then, like I pointed this out in chat, the two thirds of the document, I would say, about herself. And you made the point that it was like, oh, she's giving context, and it was like, fair enough. But seeing how much of a nothing burger this is, I just can't help but think she was just using this girl, this minor, by her own admission, as a tool to just bring up our crap again. And I find that it's post my thoughts. I mean, like, I'm glad she's coming clear with some things. I still think that her acting like it's predatory, of like, oh, I should have checked the age. Well, maybe it would be easier for me to check the age of people if I didn't have 20 people in my DMs thinking I was a rapist, woman puncher, abuser. Like,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be very clear, they did say that it was fight driven and like a slander campaign. They conceded on the predatory label and said it felt weird, right? So like, which, I mean, if they were driving off the assumption that you knew, I can understand why they would think that. But clearly, I feel like that she didn't have the full picture painted before kind of leading this. I think that would be my best faith interpretation. I know that she was petty, and she was definitely spiteful, and she definitely has some issues that she needs to work on, respectfully. But yeah, no, fuck. I Yeah, it was. I was kind of shocked, but yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's taking a toll on my family. I mean, like my brother just came in here and was like, "What are you doing, bro?" And he was like, "Hey, I just have to handle this thing so the rest of the trip I can, like, focus on the family." And, like, I think that has been the consequences, like, not the personal effects on me, because I can deal with that. I'm a very self-conscious, I tend to just think through things. I don't tend to crash out. But, like, the effects it's had on my family, my friends, all that stuff,
Hmm.
it's like it's permanently affected my reputation. There's people who won't give me a chance anymore and just think I'm a horrible person because of just lies she's made up. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get those connections back. So, yeah, it's chopped, and I guess I'm glad she's like, I hope she takes your advice to heart, get off the internet. Oh, that would be amazing. I mean, but I have my doubts.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm getting like my DMs blown up right now, dude. Well,
Oh, everyone wants to talk with the great Ace Space.
actually, someone wants to talk to you, but I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, who? Is it Roy or like what?
No, it would be your ex. No, kidding. But dude, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to put you in a position like that, Loki. Um,
Position like that. So it's an ob or just like someone asking questions?
um, yeah, I wouldn't put you in a position to talk to Lumi. That's fucked.
I
Um,
mean, I really do appreciate that. Uh, like it's been, she's been trying to reach out, obviously, by her own omission. And like the latest thing, I didn't even send a single message until I just reacted with okay signs the entire time. But yeah, I eventually I blocked because I saw it wasn't like I thought she would eventually get bored. No, she's weird like that, and I really hope that we can just finally put an end to this chapter, because again, I would love to be hanging out with my family, but now I have to worry about defending my career, basically. Like, I make pretty much all of my money with YouTube. So she's in a way affecting like my livelihood and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, is there any questions in particular you'd like to ask me, clear up, stuff like that?
I guess so. Hmm. So did you? I guess like, I guess you did answer a lot of it. When did you find out that the person who was lying about being 17 was 14? I suppose
Oh, like yesterday.
yesterday. Okay, so you guys didn't know that during the Airbnb.
No, yeah, that is a very new thing. That's a new development. Just
Yeah.
found out. Apparently, he was dating like a 20-year-old too, and lied to her as well, which is kind of chopped because it went from a 2 years age difference to a 5-year one.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that was a big surprise to me. Like I had him, like when I saw him in person, I thought like this guy does look a little young, but I just thought he was kind of short. So, you know, they keep saying issue 17 glass. Glass isn't here, guys.
Well,
But
he's in my chat, I guess. But he's having fun with them. Okay, Glass is babysitting. He would love babysitting. But no. Yeah. Continue.
wow. So yeah, that like I was just informed of that. That's a new development. It's also interesting to know that they were the one leaking the group chats because sometimes she would send me pictures from that group chat, and I'm like,
Hmm.
who in here is leaking that stuff? So it's good to know that it was them. Put some concerns I had to rest.
Yeah. Um. Fuck. So I guess since I asked something like this to Lumi, hopefully that this is obviously gonna, it's been a year. Hopefully, let things fully stop. I
1 year
mean,
anniversary.
yeah, fucking hell. What are your future prospects looking like, man? Moving forward in life. What are your
Okay.
goals?
So I just negotiated this deal with PCBWay for a lot of money. So I'm
Hmm.
looking forward to having that sponsorship. And I just want to make, like, this has been out of, like, it's been a lot of things, but one of the things that have annoyed me the most is uncharacteristic. Like, when I created a YouTube channel and thought, like, I want to be this media personality, I did that with the intention to just inspire more people to create, to get people to realize that they can have an effect on the world, that they can have an idea in their head and then just make that exist, which to me is just the coolest thing ever. The fact that I can take something, a concept in my mind, and then make a physical thing that other people can interact with, see, view, and enjoy and like use and be useful. So I wanted like my whole channel and like part of basically my identity at this point is like that and spreading that message. And I felt like this whole thing with her just really detracted from that. Like if you see in early on in the relationship, it actually part of the reason why I was interested is because I thought of her as someone who kind of understood that message because she's an artist. She takes an idea in your head and she draws it on paper or in a digital format. So I'm really into the creative types, the artists, the makers, all that stuff because I feel like they
Sure.
can understand that personal part of me. So to have that, which a relationship that I would hope would be based on that and other things as well, be turned into just this drama slop, constant accusation. I felt like I won the anti-lottery, bro. Like, how out of all the people I could have dated, it was some internet locale. Like, how many people does that happen to? Like, and
Yeah.
like,
I would know nothing about dating an internet lolcow, but anyways, move on.
mhm,
Yeah.
uh-huh. Uh, so yeah, obviously, doesn't happen to very many people. So I just felt like it was something that kept dragging me back in. She kept trying to drag me back in, uh, make and tainted this persona I've tried to build to just encourage people to go out there and make stuff. So I like in the future, I hope I can refocus on that. I hope I can focus on family, making a bag also. You know,
Yeah.
getting that bag. Ace, I hope you're getting that bag too.
Hopefully.
Uh,
Smoke's blunt.
so that's what I hope the future has in store for me. That's what I'm going to try to do. Maybe I try to rekindle some romance down the line. I have gone on some nice dates after, you know, the whole stuff with her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I haven't, and also like she gets really pissed whenever she finds that out, bro. Like she somehow found my Twitter profile. I mean, Tinder profile. That was creepy. That freaked me out. It was like, how did you get this?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I that's what I hope for the future.
Yeah. Well, hey. Oh, it's okay, buddy. All right.
It's okay. I'm not crying. You are.
Gosh, guys, she wants to call me again. Ah,
She wants to.
yeah, she wants to call me again.
What? I thought we were done. I thought we were. I thought we were concluding. We are ceasing.
Ugh. I thought so
Are you gonna
too.
answer?
Um,
Are you? Are you just saying like we're calling this quits? We're not continuing.
well, I already denied like putting you both in the same call, but
Yeah.
yeah, dog. I thought it was all good now, Bunny. Come on,
Bunny.
come on.
Bunny, we just agreed. I will literally not mention like I haven't mentioned you publicly. I've been very like I made a single tweet, like a final tweet when Ace posted that glorious video.
Okay.
And I have not said a single peep on Twitter since, despite you posting another doc on me, and that was very rude. But I didn't say a single thing because I really just don't want to bring this up again. Again, like I'll bring it up in private when it comes up in private because now this is a part of my life story, like and a pretty big one because took my virginity and everything. But
Sure.
I'm not like this is not something I'm gonna go into publicly anymore, and I haven't, and I've proven that. Like it's only been you. So can we can we stop? Can we cease? No more. Uh, I thought we just agreed to that, but yeah. Anything else?
No, I think I think we're good here. Fuck. Yeah.
Guys, as you've seen from like the stunning reviews Lumi have given me, if you're interested, hit me up, hit my
Okay,
line.
shut the fuck
Anyway,
up. Shut the fuck up. All right, no, get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
I'll see ya. Thank you so much. Thank
See
you.
ya. See ya. Dude, it's fucking over, man. It's fucking over. Dude, you guys were like, Ace, ask what he thinks about the number 17. No, I'm not gonna rope him into the glass. No. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm just getting fucking explosions on top of explosions. Ugh. Okay. Okay. We continue. Now what, bro? Never mind. Now what? What's up, Yen?
Oh, I was muted. Hi! How was marriage counseling?
That was awful. Dude, I literally
So
had...
I joined back to Maker trying to flex his shtick.
Yeah, well then I had like even Ari reach out to me to say not to acknowledge Lumi because she's spiraling. So
Ooh.
dude,
What gave you that idea?
Is somebody checking on her?
I think I'm led to assume it's Ari. So yeah, I don't know how
Protect his neck.
that was like a world record of 10 minutes of she's going to try to change for the better. Dude, fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she literally, in the beginning of the call, right? Because I am going to move on with other stuff. She quite literally admitted to it
Right.
being a spiteful smear campaign. because she was still scorned. Like, just
Oh, so I was right. Awesome.
just right in the
Nice.
beginning.
Awesome.
And just bends the knee on
It's
everything.
needlessly mean.
But
why?
Because she wanted him back. Like it's
How do you get somebody back by making false accusations of them?
You don't.
That's
but
only ever worked for one person I've ever met.
Reverse psychology.
Fucking hell.
The person's an idiot for it, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like it's if to my understanding, it's the anger of not being able to get him back that she does that out of spite, I suppose, and that's something that she definitely needs to fix. But she could take that journey offline. Because what the fuck? Yeah. No. Yeah. And obviously, I was not going to put them in the same call. No shit. She tried asking for it, and I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah, what the? Okay. Right. Okay.
Oh. Yeah. No. Fuck me, dude.
Dude, your fucking chat is awful.
Yeah, they're saying hi
She
to...
was 17, Glass.
Yeah, they're
She
saying
was
hi to
17.
Glass.
Hi, Glass.
Have you found a rope yet?
Jesus.
Okay.
Well,
Well, you could find Jesus beforehand. That would help.
maybe. See, I still am gonna go over the interview she had with urghbla, because I don't know if you know this, Lio, but Lumi also had like what do I call it? A fling, I suppose, with Glass for like a few days. No,
Who should I pity in that encounter?
I don't fucking know.
Dude, this is just sad. I'm not even finding any enjoyment here. Like, this is like what, the 25th time in a row we've seen somebody like annihilate themselves for literally no reason.
Yeah. Would you like to watch the interview with me, Teehee?
Did you say Lumi had an interview with fucking urghbla?
Yeah, this was something I meant to go over a bit ago, but I just got like a little occupied. But I think it's perfect to touch on tonight because urghbla made a video called "The Internet's Most Hated Couple," and this. So,
how long is this interview?
Roughly 20 minutes.
I suppose I can spare some time to do so.
Prepare me
What?
for when I cover this. Well, I
No.
wasn't talking about you. I was just saying, prepare me
Okay.
for when I cover this. Smiles.
Yeah.
God,
Well,
you're so antsy all the time. Oh my god.
yeah. Well,
I'm not antsy.
we're
Never
always
so
antsy.
antsy.
yeah, we're
Always
always on
antsy.
self-defense, Yen. Okay, you can't blame
Yeah.
us in these streets. No,
I'm
but
just always tired. Not antsy.
Tired.
Get-
I'm the
Don't get antsy.
well, let's.
Yes, we know you are Mother Yennefer. We know.
Oh god.
Well, all right. I digress. Let's continue.
Have you ever
Digest.
wondered who the most hated couple on the internet is? Neither have I, but today I'm going to cast my vote. The answer involves two people whose names some of you probably already recognize, Glass and LumiStarBun. Both of them have built their own reputations online over the years, often finding themselves at the center of controversy within the community.
Yeah, what's up?
They dated? Excuse me?
For a little bit, I think, like I said, it was a fling. Supposedly, Lumi claims that Glass found her like images on Twitter and slid in. Glass, I believe,
Right.
claimed. Glass, I believe, claimed it was like, oh, I knew this bitch was crazy. That's why I like wanted to intentionally fuck with her and troll her, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
she's normally out of my average age range, but I'll go for it.
But
He just retcons
Fucking hell.
everything embarrassing for the sake of his own cope, doesn't he?
well, it's funny.
To who?
To all
It's
of
just sad, miserable, and pathetic. What type of adult does that? Do you not have better coping mechanisms? Or better yet, make better decisions in life? Freaking moron.
Well, we're gonna see the best decision ever made, and it's called dating LumiStarBun. So let's.
They've been a part of. Recently, I learned something that caught me completely off guard. Glass and LumiStarBun are dating. Glass is a 27-year-old man named Timothy who has spent years trying to become a YouTube content creator. Being a YouTuber is essentially
Yeah,
the
he's
only
trying to
thing
be
he has
Timothy.
ever really wanted in
Fair
life.
enough.
He attempted to make a name for himself in the VR chat trolling space. Very quickly, however, it became clear that the person Timothy presented himself as publicly was not who he actually was. Behind the scenes, he was frequently manipulative, hostile toward criticism, and constantly seeking attention and validation, particularly from girls. He has a pattern of becoming obsessed with any girl who shows him attention, often involving excessive messaging, love bombing, and an inability to move on when relationships or interactions ended. Over time, multiple allegations began surfacing about his behavior in private conversations. Several women and eventually came forward describing similar experiences with him. Because of this, I eventually compiled a document outlining the details, evidence, and reports surrounding Timothy's conduct so that anyone who may encounter him in the future can understand what they are dealing with. A link to that document can be found in the description of this video. And that
Just for the love of the game, I'll probably check out the document just to see, like, because I will say, right, just to be very clear, urghbla, he has been disingenuous with some details before, which is why I take his word with a grain of salt. But the concept,
Commentary, of course he has been.
right? But the concept of this interview is apparently Lumi reached out to him without him really knowing who Lumi was, and she wanted to talk about class, so he was down. Dude, but yeah,
Ace, where's my B? What the fuck?
where's your B? Ugh, God, if you want the B so bad,
Buzz buzz.
yeah, here we go. There we go.
Buzz buzz.
Buzz buzz to the huzz. But here we go.
Bringing it back, reclaiming it.
Yep.
document is what eventually led to the second person in the story, LumiStarBun. LumiStarBun became known online as an artist who posted anime-style artwork and speed paint videos. But the reason the name became widely recognized was not really because of the art itself, it was because of the controversies that followed. Over time, LumiStarBun became the subject of numerous call-out videos and drama discussions across YouTube, Twitter, and other online communities. Various allegations and disputes began circulating around her, including harassment accusations, public conflicts with other creators, and other incidents that repeatedly sparked waves of internet drama. As these situations unfolded, LumiStarBun also developed a reputation for frequently rebranding. Just like Timothy, there is plenty of documentation and videos about her conduct that can be found online if you want to know more. I ended up receiving a DM from a woman who stumbled across my document about glass. A woman who I would later find out was LumiStarBun. The message said, "Hey, can I please talk to you about glass? We are dating." I wanted to verify that she was telling the truth.
Okay, so Lumi does. Okay, so the dating thing. Okay, Lumi did claim that they were dating, so I guess that was just post talk cope to say that it was just messages. Ugh. Okay.
Hey, can I please talk to you about glass? We are dating. I wanted to verify that she was telling the truth, so I asked her for more information. She told me that they had met 4 days earlier after she made a post with pictures of herself. According to her, Timothy messaged her saying, "I saw your post from earlier today and wanted to talk." She included a screenshot showing Timothy messaging her. He went on to say that they talked for hours on Discord and that he later added her on Snapchat, where he began sending unsolicited pictures. At that point, I was more than convinced the situation was real, so I agreed to get on a call with her to
Hi, are you ready to call? Yes, KK1 sack. It lasted an
answer
hour.
any questions she had and to understand what exactly was going on between them. At the time, I did not really know who she was or what her history online looked like. Because she had gone by multiple different names and accounts, it was difficult for me to piece together exactly who I was speaking with.
So another horrible lottery poll. He just happened to not know that there was Lumi before having a conversation. But also real quick, thank you for the 5 wills. Lio, the fucking G-man. I'll be watching random shit. Rebecca Starlight drama example. And Lio just shows up like, is it really that time again? Also B. Lol?
Buzz buzz.
Lol? Yeah.
Is it really that time again, Mr. Lio Convoy?
I didn't even do anything about that other than the one call I had they bailed from.
You're just
Freaking
always
pussy.
there.
Yeah.
Every birthday party, I'll be there.
Mogged. But yeah.
These people have unironic Lio derangement syndrome, and at this point we need to cull the herd so it doesn't spread any further.
It's just because you keep showing up. But sure.
These people keep making me show up because they imagine me into these things because they're deranged.
You was there too.
Just bringing him into existence in memory.
What?
Oh, thank you, Gilla, for this message. I just got here. Can you start all over? Well, for you, buddy, let me recall Lumi and ask her to say the same things. Fuck. Okay. Here we go.
The only thing I vaguely understood was that there seemed to be some kind of reputation or history attached to her name, but I did not yet know the details.
Sorry. He reached out to me like 4 days ago, and he was very open about like his past and stuff, but he said like, oh, it was all a misunderstanding and stuff. But I started looking into the document, like that you made, the evidence archive thing.
Right.
And there's like a lot of here. Like there's 3 of them. That's crazy.
Yeah. And not to mention like the other women, he was like horrible too.
Obviously, yeah. I didn't really look into them because I got stuck with the 17, 17, and 15. That's my biggest concern right now.
So
I just want to know if you knew that they were that age, I guess. Because he says they're all fake their age to him, so.
Thing with him is that like a lot of negligence at the very least, and it's hard.
Well, okay. A lot of negligence at the very least. That's like a far cry from pedophilia, though, right? Like I don't know. Like I have my criticisms with urghbla, right? Because it's like, again, he's supposed to be this predator hunter. Which, fun fact for you, Lyle, I don't know if you've ever partaken in this type of culture when predator hunting, but a thing that this guy would do would be getting the pedophiles off before catching them.
What do you mean getting them off?
What do you mean by that?
So the decoy would like ERP with them and roleplay and shit.
Okay, I actually never used a decoy, and I refuse to use decoys.
He does it himself.
Oh my! That's not any better. What, is he just sexually attracted to pedophiles? What is wrong with this guy?
No,
well,
I was making the joke.
No. He just sends someone to get them off. Okay, it's different. It's to really catch them in the act. It's essentially the idea. It's like. It would be like if Chris Hansen had the decoy making moves and then the pedophile engaging, and he walks in the room and be like, what the fuck's going on here? But obviously that's never happened because that's insane.
Like in the fucking cut corner. Like, what the fuck? Well, I guess I should step in now.
So yeah, I obviously think there's criticisms for actually all parties involved. Lumi I have my criticisms for. urghbla I do, and Glass I do. But Glass definitely knows it because, I mean, we fucking went through 10 hours of it. But, yeah, no. urghbla, for sure. This guy failed predator hunter. And also, when it came to Silskios being exposed, this guy was a bitch. Because Silskios, as much as, like, on principle, I don't think he deserved to be exiled for the reason he did, but Silskios got exiled for a 2-year age gap. Now, Silskios is the same guy that tried to call a 19-year-old a predator for interacting with a 24-year-old because a 24-year-old was a fan. So Silskios' standards was really fucking insane when it came to predator hunting, and then it got used against him for this 2-year age gap. And when it came to urghbla having an opinion on Silskios, he fence-sat whether a 2-year age gap was pedophilia or not. So that's insane to me, because if you're going to be a predator hunter, I feel like you should have your definitions, pretty well grounded before you're literally catching people up and doing police reports and doxing them. But this guy's pretty incompetent when it comes to that. So yes, I have
like a.
Sorry, you go. You go.
Okay, I was gonna say I had kind of like a red flag a while back before for Silskios drama about him. It's because I was looking into some like really random like shitter drama, right? Because I got bored one night, and I was like, "Oh, Silskios covered a video for it," and I was like, "Okay, let me look into this." I look at the Silskios video, I'm like, "There's not really any evidence that this guy's guilty." So okay, let me just put a ticket in the Discord, and they were just like, "We have the evidence. Can I have it? It's in the video." I'm like, "I see. Gotcha. Right. Okay." I don't know. And then, like, a few months later, this happened. So I was like, okay, awesome. Nice. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks for that. I love citing sources.
Yeah, the VR chat predator hunters are really fucking embarrassing. And the scary part is they actually have a relevant audience to actually do damage to people. And
yeah, because it's really weird. Like, because the whole VR chat thing, it's based off of, like, well, I guess it's based on the spectacle of a guy being a weirdo. Like, it's just like the general aspect of like VR chat is just like, oh gosh, you're just in your room all day on VR chat all fucking day, and then it's the added aspect of like, oh my god, there's a pedophile, we're gonna beat them up virtually through their haptic suit. It's like that's kind of like where a lot of their platforms came from, and it kind of gave them some weird level of credibility, mainly because their audience are all their fans are all
Fat.
kids.
Yeah, I remember. I thought you were to be like their audiences are all fat.
No, not getting cancelled for fat phobia again.
Anyways,
To trust anything he says because he's a liar. He doesn't take accountability for anything he's done. That's why he used to have a very successful channel that was growing, and now nobody watches him anymore. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, I noticed that with his YouTube channel because he uses some of my art now for like the channel.
Oh, okay. Did he like commission you or?
No, he just asked me like, oh, can I use some of your artwork for my profile picture? And I was like, oh, sure. What kind of like profile picture? And he's like, oh, for my YouTube channel. And I'm like, oh, you do YouTube? And then he explained the whole thing to me.
So you drew this for him?
yeah. So his current PFP is drawn by LumiStarBun.
Finally, we have unpaid art. This is true, like ACC commentary stuff. Now we're going right back. Going right back. The way things were meant to be in the olden times.
Yo, Laya, what do you think of this art? Do you think it's really wholesome and awesome?
Yeah, Laya likes bird-based people.
I mean, it's not bad art. I mean, it gets thought across. It's good art. It's like, I don't know what else you want me to say. It's not like a penis or something.
Would this person who uses his PFP, would they talk to a 17-year-old girl?
Yes,
Okay.
they would, and then they'd cope about it.
Jeez. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, back
When
to
he
it.
asked me like,
Enough art
oh,
analysis.
Back to regularly scheduled programming.
I was
Yeah.
drawing it in call, so he was like, oh, you should draw it with the beanie, huh? I was like, okay.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
How did you like meet him? When did you meet him?
So I've been in the Minecraft community for a hot minute. So I got into some drama with my ex. My ex is a big YouTuber, and people would use like.
That's awful. At first, when I saw this, I thought the colors resembled the map flag.
But what? Dog whistle? Dog whistle.
Fucking hell, Lumi knew.
Ugly pictures of me, so I updated them for my Twitter and posted some new ones. And I immediately got a message from Glass, or well, as I know him as Tim.
Right.
And he uses the name Ratgrave on.
I heard that.
What happened? What happened?
What's that?
Come on.
On Twitter.
Right. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ratgrave at first, but I was like, "What the?
Yeah.
How would
He
Ratgrave
like,
message me? That's crazy."
yeah, he used his name for whatever reason, but I mean, I'm sure he told you. I mean, if you asked him about that,
Yes.
like, you would know he used to like talk to Ratgrave and stuff like that. Maybe he mentioned.
Yes, he said they're still on okay terms, but that they're not like friends. I don't know how true that is.
So you posted that picture. He just happened to like see that.
I guess, yeah.
You are you like comfortable like showing messages and stuff? Like, do you want to do that? Or you just want to-
Yes, I can do that here.
So he hits you up the day later. He says, "Hey," you go, "Hi, what's up? Who are you?" He goes, "I saw your post from earlier today and wanted to talk." And you go, "Oh, well,
Oh, bro. So it was the images. Fuck.
No.
No.
Dude, not the Ultra Instinct Goku as well. Dude, why is his name Ratgrave? Just like trying to lap off the fucking. thing.
Ratgrave is another
Interesting.
creator in the VR chat space.
Yeah, I know. It's just really weird that he chose his name.
What are his
to be
names?
Ratgrave.
Lio,
Don't worry about that.
you need to hop
run it
into the
live,
VR
come
chat
by.
community and just be like, Lio Coffin, okay? Lion Coffin. That's
Dude,
gonna be.
but could you imagine? Could you imagine Lio in VR with like his lion fucking character though? Could you imagine?
Why would I want to go into VR chat? I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah, but that's why you go there to
You
to
go there
tell
to
what's
find them.
what.
All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna help VR. You're gonna help urghbla's quest to get them off before catching.
Look,
them.
if I'm really that hard up to try to find a pedophile, I'll just go to Malcolm's server. Okay, I think it's
Okay.
See, I don't think Lio would be able to use VR because he try and use it right, and you just hear a bunch of boxes fall as he's knocked down a set of Transformers models.
No.
Damn it!
Yeah. Gadget, stop knocking stuff over. No, but
Well, that's why I don't let her in here very often. She does have a tendency of knocking a lot of things over, or just chewing on things. She's a big chewer.
that's evil. All right.
She's a cat.
Pat your head. We'll keep going.
Speaking of sentient neurons,
Post the
keep
whole
going.
drama, or wait, you're not actually Rackrave. Okay. And he goes, no, I changed my handle to troll him during an argument we had. I used to be friends with him, so we have history. Okay, yeah, so he did tell you that. You go, Lama, okay. What post did you see? And he calls you pretty. You say, oh, thank you. And he asks you from Sweden. You say yes. So your video didn't sound like you have much of an accent. What video is that in reference to?
I made a video discussing my assault last year of a YouTuber. So
where did he see that?
Really?
Was that also on your Twitter?
No, it was on YouTube.
That was her just referring to Maker, by the way.
Yeah, it's like, was there another one? Like,
No.
okay.
Really? Really? Fuck you.
How old is this video? I'm just curious.
So this video would have came out, I think, after my video, I believe, or around it. Yeah, March 9th,
right.
2026.
Okay, what? This is new. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh. So after multiple retractions, she still claimed, bro, dude. Fuck
Wait,
that.
wait. It came out after your video. When did the cease and desist end?
Look, she made the claim even before my video and during the cease and desist. So the cease and desist excuse I talked about was just she talked about was bullshit.
No, I was just curious more than anything.
Yeah.
It's like, to be fair, I'm not too familiar with the terms of the cease and desist, but interesting. Either way, she's still like talking about this shit and lying at our ass.
Okay, Fishy, fresh like glasses age range. Let's relax a little bit, okay?
Does Glass round up?
Okay.
I had posted a link about it on my Twitter, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. It looks like is your channel deleted? I just saw that link.
Yes. Yeah, it got copyright struck.
Really? That's
So
kind of
it's gone.
that's
Yeah.
not right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's something.
Is she talking about her video?
I
on
mean,
Maker getting
you don't have to
taken
get too.
down?
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that because like she was ban evading?
No. It's because her channel got taken down because she was trying to false strike an archive channel, and
That was it. Yes, the archive.
And she got pressed back, and I even asked her about that in call, and she said that she had no idea what her thought process was at the time because she was insane. So not much of an answer there.
She really needs to just get offline. Like, not even in a mean way at this point. She genuinely just needs to get offline.
Wait, hold on. Why is Take 9 typing out Indonesian in the chat?
He likes to lot.
Yeah.
Indonesian. He said tung soy. Don't ignore him. Ignore him.
Okay, so
Okay.
I just got a clarification. So this was uploaded before my video was uploaded. So fair enough. Okay.
Interesting.
We continue
into it, but what was like you said like a YouTuber did it too?
Yeah, micro YouTuber thing. I don't know. I that's a whole different thing. I don't know how much I am able to talk about it because police is involved.
I see. Okay. Well, we don't want to talk about that then.
Police are involved.
Oh, that's her referring to the cease and desist, bro. Brother.
That's malicious framing. That makes it sound like the action was being taken against the YouTuber, not you. You idiot. Like, yeah, police is involved. Like, it's just like a pedophile. It's just being like, yeah, I'm being accused of some stuff. Don't worry, I'm getting police involved. You know.
Dude. Brother.
So he saw the video, and he's just commenting on your accent. And you go, spoken American English all my life. That would explain why you're so good at it. Yeah, why'd you message me? Sorry, a little nervous at randoms, which is understandable. And then you guys can talk on the Discord, okay?
Oh, thank you, Hippleton, for the raid. All right, thank you, buddy, for the raid. We love Himpy.
Hi, Himpleton.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Yeah.
I feel like the vibe of the way he's coming off there is a little bit like flirty. It's where you kind of like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, and you were like, okay, whatever.
Like,
I'll see what he's about.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, exactly. We've talked a lot, like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, and we discussed where he's from and stuff, and like, and then I immediately asked him like, what happened with Ratgrave?
I see.
Because I was like, what is this drama? I don't know. And he explained it. He said he had a bad mental breakdown, and then they never talked again, basically.
Yeah, that's glossing over it for sure.
Yeah, no, he talks about his ex in every conversation, by the way. It's not
Really?
like just
Uh,
Vanilla and modded. Hold on, let me read some of these. I had a modded server with my ex over a year ago. Then we broke up. Oh, fun. Not that you broke up, but yeah, it was definitely a good thing. Yeah, may I ask how old your ex was? Oh yeah, good idea. I'm 27. Oh, okay, I'm 22. Oh, sorry, how old you are? Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your Twitter bio. I'm old as fuck. Lol.
Same.
I know.
Oh,
He always mentions her.
Clownsy's in the chat.
OnlyFans girl. That's all I know. They used filmed a lot together. I know that much. Yeah, he likes me a lot in this call. So I said, "Oh, I love you. Talk tomorrow."
so
Because he was genuinely charming and like a nice guy. Like
Yeah.
he was like, maybe this is a start of something beautiful.
okay.
I really like you, or something like that. Like really cringy. I remember like
Right.
cringing at it at the time, but I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet. Whatever.
He goes, I know you're probably hesitant to tell people stuff because of all the backstabbing that goes on. And he goes, me too. I think as long as we don't do anything to hurt each other, we can build trust and open up eventually. It just takes time. So this is very much a situation. I think he's trying to, like, I don't know your past, but it sounds like you're a victim of something and he is the person that victimizes people. I don't think that's like the same level. I don't think you guys are on the same playing field where it's like,
Sanity.
Dude, wait. Dude, I'm starting to think, Glass, that this was not some like tactical plan, bro. You're saying good night, pretty girl, good morning. My sleep schedule is so cooked. I need you to talk so you can always text me. I don't know. This doesn't seem like a tactical plan. I think you just genuinely wanted to tap, bro.
No.
Likewise.
No.
Wait, actually, no.
No,
Wait,
there's no way.
Glass.
He's a genius. How could you?
Wait, no, Glass, actually, that excuse doesn't work because you said that when Hippleton was, like, reacting to my stuff. Like, so... No, wait, if you're saying my video came after this, then obviously... Did you just want to tap, bro? Like,
That is his normal
I
MO.
admit.
yeah.
I imagine it gets lonely without any 12-year-olds around.
Dude. I was flirting with her to keep her on the hooks. She's got BPD. It's easy to manipulate these foids. I don't think you should be flexing about that, bro.
Whoa. Well, like at bare
Interesting.
minimum, let's assume he's 100% correct. He's not. He's a coping little weirdo. But like that's just horrific that you admit to manipulating people because they're mentally unwell. Like grab a knife and put it in your neck, you little freak.
Jesus.
Interesting.
All right, let's continue.
Go meet him.
hey, you know, we've both been wrong and we're trying to recover.
No, I've definitely been wrong. I will be open about that. I've been wrong in many situations. When I was a child,
Mhm.
like 12 to 18, I was not a good person. I will fully admit that.
That's fine.
But
I mean,
again, I'm 22, so
I'll be honest.
I
Listen,
remember.
anything that happens like before you're an adult, for the most part, you can just kind of be like, whatever, stupid kid behavior. Even like
Yeah.
early adult life, sure. You know what I mean?
No.
But yeah, I mean, it sounds like the way he's trying to, you know, like obviously, if I don't know anything about you, so I'm not gonna assume or whatever. But like, at least with like the video that got taken down about like your experience, obviously that's not on you, right? Like
no.
you were obviously wrong in that situation, and it just sounds like he's trying to make it sound like he's also like a victim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he definitely did that in calls too.
Is that supposed to be you guys?
Yeah.
Bro,
What the fuck?
why the underwear on your head, gang? That's not where it goes.
Wait, why is he doing the I just hit the jackpot?
I want you crying for me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just hit the jackpot.
That's so
Yeah.
cooked. Loser BF and silly GF? Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting labels.
Oh, I
Like
see.
he wanted like a human Sonos. I dream one. Yeah.
How come you have the underwear on your head?
Yeah, there's the...
It's just really
okay.
funny. It's an inside joke with some friends. It's not his idea or anything.
I see, and that's you guys getting like freaky over there.
Yeah, he
Okay.
requested it.
Bro looked at it for a second. Yeah, I think she might have been attracted, bro.
Really?
Fuck.
He was like Jaws having sex.
Yeah, we're like kissing and stuff. Yeah.
Aside from like
Let's
you know,
stop
you
going
guys
into
kind
it.
of having like these flirty like sort of sexual like drawings and stuff, did anything like sexual happen? Like
Yes, he's very pushy about it.
So what happened?
Like he was always making sexual jokes and wanting me to get sexual and stuff.
Okay. And so how did things go? Like what else happened aside from like the drawings? Like
Well, I like left the call
mhm.
like immediately as he was like getting too pushy about it.
What was he doing exactly?
Well, he got really close to the microphone saying like, oh, I'm stroking it. And I'm like, okay.
Oh
weird.
my
So he was
god.
getting, he
I
was
left the
getting into
call.
it.
Yeah, and then he texts me on Snapchat every time and stuff. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Unsolicited pictures.
Okay, yeah. So we kind of jumped there, but so he started just doing that randomly, or like what prompted that?
I mean, he made like small comments at first, and then he like built them up to be bigger, I guess.
Stop doing
So he-
that, though. That's like fucking weird as shit. That's like not like that's anti-res. That's like anti-res.
That's awful, Toa. BPDGF and Creep BF. That's evil.
Oh god.
Thank you for the 2, though.
Also HDMs.
Alright, I'll take a look.
Just like touching himself on the call.
Yes.
And you weren't doing anything, like you weren't like
No,
reciprocating.
I don't do that on calls.
I see.
I didn't not do that on calls.
Did you know he was doing it when he said it, or like was that like a surprise? Like you didn't know until he said that?
I mean, I kind of had like a hint because he went really quiet a lot. And I was like, okay, I know what this guy is doing.
What were you
I've
guys?
been, a girl on the internet.
Yeah. What
We're
were
just
you?
talking.
Just talking normally,
Yeah.
or was
and,
he kind of getting like?
Okay. Like, I know, like, everyone's, like, mocking Glass in the chat, but she's just being objectively, like, bad faith here. She literally drew the characters fucking each other, too. Not even just the suggestive stuff. Like, she actually drew their characters fucking in detail.
But why though? Why?
Because she genuinely liked him, and now after, finding... I think what happened is she liked him, and then she read the document like she said she did, and is regretting her interactions with this guy. So she's framing it like how he was always a weirdo. So it's like that's how this is coming off to me. Which is like,
Whatever happened to just like taking somebody on a date or buying them flowers? When did we just go immediately to drawing porn of each other? When did that start?
See, Lio, this is what you get when you date awesome, wholesome artist girlfriends.
I met my wife at a bookstore. I think I'm good.
Yeah, GG. Well played.
Speaking from experience, though, Ice.
Anyways.
So comments all the time.
What kind of things did he say?
No, like, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, can you show me your boobs and stuff like that? And I'm like, okay, weird. There was one picture here that I showed like my body and stuff. He requested.
I see. Wait, he requested you to do that?
Yeah, it was like, send me some sexy photos. And I'm like, oh, well, thighs and my gym wear is kind of cool.
I see.
My weight loss and stuff.
Urghbla's next question. Yo, are you single by any chance? Fuck me.
Got you.
He's also really fucking
Okay.
hot, taking a picture of
So-
the shitter.
Oh.
On the call, he starts like touching himself, and then you just leave abruptly at that point.
Basically, and he's like, he messaged me on Snapchat and was like, oh, like, come on, dude. And then, like, with a picture of him being sad.
Oh, come on, man. I was just stroking my cock without asking. What's the issue? Come on.
Is she
You're such a
claiming,
crybaby, man.
is she claiming to leave mid-goon?
Come back.
Glass, can you verify?
I'm gonna finish.
Can you verify whether she left or not mid-goon?
Also, real quick, the cheese strudel. It was at a Barnes and Noble, and we only live 15 minutes away from it now.
I'm so fucking fried.
Scotty doesn't know.
Fuck.
What do you mean, like a pic?
That's
Like
like
he
the first selfie.
took a
of him I ever
selfie?
got. Yeah, I'm like pouting, you know.
Oh, so he was kind of doing like a puppy dog face, kind of
Yeah,
like a joking
pretty
kind
much.
of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glass, are you even paying attention, or are you just breaking out in the chat? She just claimed that you were just jerking off and she abruptly left, and then you tried reaching out to her on Snapchat. I want your side, little bro.
He's gotta finish the goon session. God.
Yeah. I mean,
You know it's bad for guys' health if you just do that? Please come back. Please.
There was a time we were chilling, she went silent for 20 minutes and randomly sent me a shit ton of nudes. Didn't even say anything, just went AFK. And you just kept jacking it? Like, lol?
Jackety jack. Smackety, 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 smack.
Okay, I guess he's denying to jerking off when she's in the call. I guess. Lol.
Okay.
At least we have two sides to the story.
Sorry, how is that better? Exactly.
I don't know.
Like at best, absolute best. That's a lateral move.
I kind of like wonder like why was this? I get that like urghbla doesn't fucking like this guy, right? Was it just out of like the sheer like means to like embarrass him? Like so far it's been like
I mean, she
fucking cringy like interpersonal stuff so far.
I mean, she just glazed him and like said the document was
Oh,
good.
he glazed her, alright.
No, she okay, bro.
You dick.
No. Let's be
Sorry, I say that out loud.
That's diabolical.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, like Lumi now currently claims that they're both psychos, so you know. But yeah, no.
Fucking hell.
Obviously it's just because she was like, yeah, I read the document. It's crazy how much stuff was in there. And he's obviously gonna like take his favorite time to talk about, his favorite cow, Glass. So yeah, I would probably say that since he has like no respect for the guy at all, he took this and just uploaded it, especially when he found out that she's like a low cow herself. And yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
It's almost like Lumi has a tendency of like airing stuff that doesn't need to be aired. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And you said he sent you unsolicited pictures as well?
Yes.
Was that
obviously
like...
I'm not gonna like show that, but he did send a lot of them in our chat, and he saved them in the chat. So now every time I open Snapchat, I see them.
How did you react to the
I don't
pictures?
respond to it.
What kind of question is that?
Not just the question, how he said it. Is this guy touching himself too?
Maybe.
Lumi, I know you give ratings. How would you rate it?
Dude.
Like, dude, what fucking question is that?
Dude, I always love knowing about my favorite predators gooning.
I was gonna say, like, is urghbla like? Is this some sort of like enemies to lovers type shit that's going on right now? It's just like, so what's he like towards her? I don't really care anything. It's just important for the research.
My audience needs to know if he was ejaculating to those images, please.
By audience, I mean me, said urghbla.
I hate literally everything I am hearing right now. I hate everything. Hello, Yennefer. Hello, Mother Yennefer. I hope that you're faring better through this than I am.
I am, because I'm like not thinking straight, because I've got insane weather over here.
Of course you're not thinking straight, you're gay.
Okay.
Wait, so you don't fuck with...
you don't come back.
Yeah, you don't fuck with VR chatter predator hunters?
Who's that directed to?
I was asking you, Lyle. You don't fuck with VR chat predator hunters?
No!
Anyways.
Dude, Ace, I really can't say enough just how much whenever you laugh, you sound like that parrot that laughs that goes...
What's up, Doc?
Very, like, unbothered, I guess, which, I don't know.
So he just sent you a bunch of...
Okay.
Like, was it just pictures of his... Like, that's all he was sending, or...?
Yeah, and, like, videos of him, like, like, finishing and stuff.
I'm sorry.
What could the next question possibly be?
Can I see?
What? Dude, even the way he's asking, I am fucking snarking like crazy with this, right? But like the way he's asking this, he sounds like he's kicking his feet on the end of his bed, right? And he's got like the phone coil around his finger, like.
Dude.
What was it like?
Guys, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's 80 of you here and only 22 likes. Dude, I felt awkward.
Can we get 17 likes on the video, please?
Okay, 17 more. But anyways, dude. Yeah, do you think his next question is going to be, what was your reaction to that?
Could I see those ones?
Hold on. Let's see it.
Not okay. This could be. This is. I know this is very graphic. Can you like describe like what the
Oh
video
my
was
God.
like?
You can hear him smiling. This is so gross. This is. I feel so bad for Whitney on this. This is so gross.
He stopped me up. You got it right. Dude, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, dude? This is fucking awesome. Oh my god.
There's no shot he just asked that.
This is like that Rice Gum did it feel good nonsense.
Yeah, dude.
He should have been beaten to
so
death,
gay.
and so should this guy.
It's still Pride Month. This is so homosexual. This is so like, I don't know. This is like lavender marriage type shit. This is horrific.
Dude, this is so fucking insane, bro. Okay. I think he low key just wants a revenge porn, but doesn't want to ask for it, and just wants her to just send it. Dude, like,
Maybe he just wants to see the guy's dick really badly.
Like I said, enemies to lovers.
dude, fuck me.
Maybe they just are lovers, not even enemies, just are lovers.
Don't worry about it. Haha.
Just him jacking
game.
off and
It's a
then
long
like
game.
moaning and moaning, I guess.
And you were able to like see all of that in the video.
Why'd you stop?
Fuck me. No shit. No fucking shit.
Dude, okay, I can't keep pausing, bro. His questions are horrible, but
Yes.
Was the angle like?
stop! Please stop asking.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Please.
So at the angle, like, was it like, below, above, like, how much could you see? What was the length?
Was it a shot, reverse shot? Was it a low angle, high angle, midpoint?
Did it hit the ceiling or was it like on the floor?
Dude, this is fuck.
This is
From him like
horrific.
recording, like looking downward, or did he like set the camera down and do
Yes.
it? Okay.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Was he like laying?
Stop,
Oh
Yes.
my god, man!
Where did he like finish?
dude. He's
What?
I
he's.
joke. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this video. I fucking just said it earlier, dude. I'm losing my shit.
Dude,
Dude, you might as well fucking show it at this point. You've described it fully. It's like
you know, okay, you know how like those like e-couples, like like those creepy e-couples will be in a call. It's like, what are you wearing? What color's your shirt?
yeah.
What are you doing?
He's gonna replicate this in VR chat just to get like the crime scene like reconstruction. This is horrific. I shouldn't be predicting these.
You think Glass is touching himself to this right now?
Okay, next question. Was it
Maybe.
clean? There we go. I'm locking my answer in there.
He's literally just, my guess is he's just gonna go, oh no. Anyways,
You want to guess what I'm doing
On
on the
his
call right
stomach?
now?
Okay, that's on brand for him. That's what I've heard about him from
That's
one of the.
on
oh,
brand.
don't even act like you weren't just
If you
gay
get-
as fuck.
If you get to the point to where you know how your quote-unquote opponent tends to emit certain things, brother, you're in too deep.
But
You're in too
liar.
deep.
Yeah, too deep. But liar, you got to know your enemy inside and out.
Not to that extent.
So he talked to.
Yeah,
talked
he
to.
said he had it saved. So.
Oh, that was like a saved video he sent you.
Mhm.
Stop. Glass, you cannot be copy pasting your jack off
No.
videos, bro.
This is highlight reel. I've never heard you make that noise before. That's
This is so gross and weird, man.
Are you okay, man?
I'm going to commit multiple homicides.
Aren't you glad you joined us for this?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
You're so glad.
if it
'cause
makes,
you're sticking near the end.
yeah, if it makes, yeah, feel like talk about sticking.
Does he call you Bunny?
Yeah,
Is that what he calls you?
Yes, he does.
Like as like a pet name, or like?
Yeah, pet name.
Because I know your name is like Bunny, but like
Oh no, he asked me like, what can I call you that will make you melt? And I'm like, I don't know. And he like tried a bunch of names, and I was like, oh, you like Bunny, so Bunny.
Got
And I
you.
guess
Very
that
original.
Don't
clicked
make that
some-
noise. man.
Okay, so you like planning, troll people together, make videos. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and
Stop.
visits because he wants to fly me
Get
out
the
really
fist fight with
badly
homeless.
in April.
In April. Interesting.
Yes.
Are you aware of his like living conditions?
No, I don't. He says he owns a house. That's all I know.
Yeah, he lives with his his mom, I think. Okay, so you can keep
I
scrolling.
just know
then.
his room is blue. That's all I know about his living conditions, really. I
Bro.
feel so uncomfortable, but like I like this dude. Like I think he's cool, he's charming, but like if he has this past and is recent, then I don't know what to do. I blocked him on Snapchat because I'm not risking him leaking my pictures.
That's valid.
Has
I'm
she
just
considered
gonna.
dating a person in her city
No.
instead of some random weirdo online to like 17-year-olds?
Nah, do we get?
Nah. So I have a prediction, right? So, Glass, you need to confirm this when this happens, right? So I know it's probably going to happen, right? I'm imagining urghbla is going to show up at your house, okay, wearing a bunny suit, okay, and he's with his belly exposed, okay. He's trying to invite him, be more inviting towards you. That's my prediction. That's my prediction.
Brother.
I hate myself.
Yeah. Fucking
his-
hell.
I mean, oh, it's like it kind of hurts to like click the block button. I don't want to click the block button, but I'm gonna have to click the block button.
If it means anything, I think you're making the right choice. Again, you know, your life, you do what you want. For all I know, you could be lying. I think you're not. But for all I know, you're totally going to go back and talk to him, even if that's okay.
Look, here you go. Here you go.
Hey, you don't need to prove it, but yeah, I believe you.
No. I'm.
All
There
right.
you go.
Fair
There
enough.
you go.
Fair enough.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if this is like important, but he was like, "Oh, you should fly over here and do OnlyFans with me." And
Do
I'm
you
like,
do you make OnlyFans content?
No, I do not.
That's what he says to every girl. It's just he says the same shit to every girl. That his dream was to be a YouTuber, and he achieved it for a short period until he fucked it all up. And now what he wants to do is find some poor girl to agree to let him violate her for, you know, OnlyFans content to make money and boost his ego. After my conversation,
Lol.
Yeah, how'd that work out? How'd that work out for iDubbbz again?
He's loved and respected.
Totally, brother.
Microphone
Totally.
emoji.
Dude.
Microphone emoji.
I didn't say that, by the way. That was something she mentioned to me. I sent you the screenshot of our DMs, Ace, where she talked about it. Can you send that again for clarification? Just for clarification, because it's been a bit since I've seen the DMs of Lumi. I did bring it up that about the striking thing, because that did have evidence. But yeah, fucking nice one, Yun, as well. Caught that. I digress.
and with Lumi, I was, for the most part, pretty convinced that she was actually going to stop talking to him. But I feel like these things never really go that way, and there was always doubt in the back of my mind. I was thinking about it later on that night, and Glass is somebody who uses alt accounts to harass people, and so predicting what he would do, I messaged her a warning that he would likely try to reach out to her.
Hey, just a heads up. I'm not sure if he's tried contacting you or anything, but he has a lot of alt accounts, so he may attempt to contact you. Okay, thank you. I was added by his alt earlier. Oh yeah, of course. You end up talking to him. Also, I was very curious about you, so I did look into some things. Would you be interested in having another conversation? Oh sure. Sorry, been moving all day. No worries. I'll be around a bit later. When will you be around?
On an alt account. She confirmed that it had already happened. And I asked her for follow-up information, but she didn't really respond. And then after looking into her further, I started to piece together who she was a little bit more. So I asked her to have a follow-up conversation, and I wanted to ask her about some of the things going on with her. It was a few days since I've heard back from her, so I was going to message her again, and that is when I realized that she unadded me, and I think blocked me on Discord.
That's not sus at all, bro.
I don't know, I think I blocked someone as well who kept on asking, like, where a guy comes.
No, it's okay. No, that's extremely normal behavior. Also, just to prove the thing that Glass said earlier, this is what he sent me. He sends when are you back, sad face? In a little bit. I just stopped playing Nosu. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. How are you gonna do that? I don't know. So yeah, no, I guess she did bring up the fact that she was gonna do an OnlyFans by herself. And lol. I don't know why she well, no, I know why, but like she totally just reframed that just to make him look weirder. Lol.
You really shouldn't do an OnlyFans. She should just turn to Christ.
Thanks, Lyle.
Turn to Christ.
Dude, fucking hell. Yeah, we continue.
Discord. I then was poking around a bit, and I went to check who Glass was following on Twitter, and I noticed that he was following an account that had the same exact name as her Discord username. As of now, I have to assume that they are still talking again for whatever reason. And at first, when she blocked him, I realized that I think I might have actually done him a favor, because this girl was just accusing another creator of assaulting her. And obviously, I don't know the truth of what really happened, but it seems like a he said, she said type of situation. And as
She retracted it multiple times and admitted to lying about it, including tonight. Please, dog. Like, you could have looked into it for 5 minutes, bro. Especially if you're going to talk about it, bring attention to it, you could have. Dude,
she mentioned
whatever.
To me in the call, Glass was fully aware of these accusations that she was making towards this guy. And yet that didn't stop him from literally asking to fly her out a month later to record OnlyFans content with her. Like, this is a girl who has a history of making accusations against guys, and you literally see that she freshly just made accusations against somebody. And not to mention his own behavior. The same things that he is doing with this girl is exactly the type of behavior that got him in trouble in the first place. Randomly messaging girls on Twitter, using them for gratification.
What is this? Using them? Try it. Also, they have my dick pic. Wait, I thought you said you didn't send it, lol. Not to Kennedy, lol. Oh, wait. How and who did you send it to, Lamau? Random Twitter girl who showed me her pussy. Not smart. Don't give a fuck. Like, there is no reason to show people my dick unless it's malicious. What? My shit is not small or weird looking. Okay, so he's talking about them showing it. It's not small or weird or anything looking. So like they do that shit. I'm suing 100%. So he's talking about like her possibly sending revenge porn. Okay.
Interesting.
And then they end up not being.
He's gonna sue her for that. The same guy who can't afford to sue urghbla. That guy.
Yeah.
You can go on Keemstars again.
Wow.
Yeah. Hopefully he could get that Lolcow Live co-host position. But fucking hell.
Of age. I could really go on about how bad this situation is for probably both of them involved. It made me realize that these two people might be the most hated couple on the internet. But at the same time, they seem to have a lot in common, which is that they're both just horrible people. And
yeah, I mean,
there's nothing here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess like she kind of lied about some details, but like sounding in like a discord way like she always does. So like it's kind of like twofold.
He lied about details, right? But only we figured out because we got the DMs from Glass.
Yeah, so like it's kind of like so it's twofold. Okay, yeah. You see, there's Glass who's always getting accused, and Lumi who's always accusing. Okay, like they were.
It's like the immovable. It's the indestructible shield and the unstoppable spear.
Yeah, who's better? Who's better?
Yeah.
Ted.
If it hasn't blown up already, the longer this relationship goes on, the uglier it's going to be when everything comes to an end. I went through my recording of the call and I screenshotted all of their DMs. So if you'd like to see all of those, I will share them in my Discord. So you can go ahead and join that. And also make sure you check the description if you want a link to the document about Glass. And I may include something there that I found on Lumi as well, if you want an idea of who these people are. And aside from that, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that this is the most hated couple on the internet? And with that, I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.
urghbla, if you're watching this, I'm going to make your life.
What's up, Lyle?
I've met far more hated couples than those two.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously he was just taking a swing at a guy he disliked, which whatever, but yeah, lol. But he made a LumiStarBun document?
All these people need lives.
So,
or to end theirs, either way.
How long is this document? What the fuck? Okay.
Jesus. So I'm guessing this is in their entire online footprint, right? Ah, no, 2025, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck.
Fake pregnancy. Oh, yeah, it's like all that shit, yeah.
Proof that Buoniboo lost for his LumiStarBun. Oh, we knew that. Here's a list of some of her notable identities. Okay. Yeah, I actually remember some of these names. Okay. Yep, the Buoni stuff. Summary of concerning behavior. Fake identities. Scamming. Grooming? What? Grooming and attempting to solicit sexual images from a minor? No. Don't tell me he's also false accusing them. No. Pornographic art posts with underage persons. What? Posting concerning potentially illegal content of underage person. when Lou was a minor and now an adult. Untrustworthy commission practices. Okay, that definitely comes after grooming. That's awesome.
Okay.
Alarming / sensitive content. Bro.
No, not talking about drugs on the main account. No.
Yeah, I kind of want to see the.
Okay.
I want to see the grooming.
You want to see the grooming?
The accusations.
Okay.
2022, Lou became friends with a minor who she then became attached to the point of it being obsessive, toxic, and harmful. Lou made multiple pieces of art for the victim across the course of the friendship, but when they fell out, Lou continued to make obsessive tweets about the victim of various accounts. Okay, what's the age gap? The victim disclosed that they had to be very careful when going out and doing things because they were so scared of her. They were having to constantly check that Lou wasn't leaking anything private about her on her public accounts. Lou stalked them and harassed them for friends. Lou physically assaulted their best friend, leaving bruises and scratches.
What the hell?
Right. Physically assaulted Lou's own boyfriend, now ex. Lou contacted the victim's loved ones. Lou made impersonation accounts of the victim to post things in the name that would make them look bad. Lou tried to break into the victim's house multiple times. Lou impersonated the victim's partner in order to solicit sexual photos of the victim. Note, the victim was 15, a minor child at the time, and Lou was 18. So is there any evidence for this happening?
No, it says these statements.
If there is, it better be with the freaking cops.
It says, yeah, this statement's a part of the victim's testimony and no evidence has been received to show this. Okay, so why the fuck? Great.
Okay.
As always.
I don't really care about the obsessive tweeting. Is there message logs? Is there... Okay. Get in contact, okay. In the screenshot, you can see emotional dumping and obsessive behavior. On the same day of Lou's public account, she made a series of tweets where she partially doxes the victim's name, emotionally dumps, claims the victim's boyfriend was abusive. I will give context to this. Sorry for the tweets, I'm not okay right now. My ex-friend, victim's fresh name, dropped me because he blames me for not liking her abusive boyfriend, then went straight to my haters when I told her I wanted to die. Okay, makes sense. In name dropping, because I don't fucking respect her anymore. She made me feel so fucking stupid and foolish for trusting her with my life. I stayed in the hospital to the night due to a suicide attempt. How fucking dare you say I didn't do it, or it's bait, or shut the fuck up, I'm hurting. Hey, hi, who's this? It's me, Lou. I know you don't want to talk, so I guess... and so I guess we are doing the chase thing where I try to talk to you and you ignore it until the day we talk again. It sucks.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's a little cooked. It sucks, it really does. But my time in the hospital last night wasn't the best. Now I have both physical and emotional scars from this that I will never escape from, and I don't know how to deal with that. I'm a horrid person. Like you say that, at least I try, and that's all that matters. I just want to know what the heck I did to deserve this treatment again. Was I too honest, too flirty? Did I manipulate you?
Hey.
Wait, how did I manipulate you? I just want answers.
Too flirty. We're a 15-year-old.
Well, being 18. Honestly, I would need to know the severity of, like, their conversations.
Yeah. I mean, you'd hope this would be, message logs would be here, so we'll see.
Well, heavy labels aside, I think anyone could agree that obviously tracking them after the cutoff is, like, really fucking schizo.
Obsessive, weird, name-dropping their first name, by the way, so...
Yeah, this is...
Basically, harassing a 15-year-old when you're a fucking 18-year-old is very weird.
Yeah, like, this is chopped.
Obsessive?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obsessive would be a good word. But, yeah, this is... fucking hell. In March 2023, Lou claimed in that series of tweets that the victim's boyfriend was abusive, which the victim claims was untrue, but also later went on to claim that the victim sexually assaulted this boyfriend. Lou is accusing me of raping my partner now, and I've double-checked making sure everything I've done with my partner was consensual. Okay. Lou, on several occasions, took back art designs she made for the victim as a result of the friendship ending, despite the gift of being personal to the victim. Not to mention the OC Lou made for them, victim looked like them. This ranged from using the victim's OC to fuel Lou's obsession of a relationship with the victim, using the victim's OC as her own for content creation purposes. Okay. Lou went on to impersonate the victim's partner to solicit sexual images of the victim, but wasn't successful.
Okay.
Really? What
Great.
the fuck?
So what the fuck are you doing anything sexual at 15? Jesus Christ.
That is insane. So they pretended to be their partner to see if they can get... Fucking hell. This...
Is it just me, or are these really low quality images?
Well, I would
Is
have
that just
to...
my end?
I'd have to zoom in. Like so.
Wow.
How are you? Can you delete the old one? Sorry, you could delete the old one. Aren't you still sleeping? We just woke up. Everything okay? Yeah, why? Just wondering. Woke up with the worst headache ever. You on the well or now or... And then, however, okay, you thought so. Are you alone? Dude. Fuck. Okay. Curious where it pops in. Nope. Are you with Sam? No. Are you angry with me? What sort of answers? What should I be angry? I don't know. Just doesn't sound like yourself. Sorry. Could say the same to you. Sorry, just feeling weird. Why? Horny? Right? What? Something. Stop. Nothing. Can I please have some pictures? No!
No.
Haha, you're so cute. I know, good. Damn, aren't you gay? Yeah, false, incorrect. Nope, you're dating a man though. I'm not. You like dick, therefore man. I'm NB dating NB. Alright, Luna. Hard up. Transphobe. Oh, the original messages were in
Took
Swedish.
screenshots of the chat. No.
Okay. That's...
So what, is the Luna account meant to be Lumi?
Yeah, the one that was asking for the art was meant to... So not
Because I mean,
RP.
if you...
Yeah, Luna is meant to be
so if you
Lumi.
look...
Yeah.
If you zoom on like the last one, and that's that. Bottom right.
I'm going to pass something to you, Ace, and I want you to tell me if you've seen this before.
You can, okay. You can see it says obviously this person screenshot the chat, and then right above it says
Yep.
Luna took a screenshot of the chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's bad.
This is... Yeah, this is pretty chopped. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this... That's psycho behavior. Okay, I think I might have seen that. Maybe. I can't tell if that was one of the ones used against him yesterday.
This is just insane. What type of lunatic sits there and demands somebody show them their cuts?
Yeah, he's kind of a freak.
Yeah, don't let this weirdo back in. Not even to bully him. He's actually not worth it. The only thing anybody should ever tell him is to kill himself immediately.
What happened?
Yeah,
I will send it to you, dearest mother Yennefer.
Alright. And then we got...
Do I want to?
In December 2024, they made a Google Doc attempting to debunk the grooming/harassment allegations, but gave no real evidence to debunk these things, except for just saying they were false. Additionally, Lou made several attempts to ruin the victim's credibility, bringing in sexual history, vulnerability, etc. Alright, she claims it groomed her from ages 15 to 18. For the record, this isn't something that she has ever claimed before, and I do understand, however, that the victims can realize it at later dates, but this just isn't it. She's been told, manipulated into thinking this, like when she got manipulated into sex, rape, and more. She was younger, for the record. I will talk about that later, bro. I'm not a lawyer, I don't know shit about laws, but I do know that the age of consent... What? I do know the age of consent doesn't matter here. This isn't about sex. Me and Blank never had sex or anything. Nice one. Nice one. Lou claims that the victim and her never technically had sex, but the victim themselves disclosed that she claimed they did have sex and posted these fabricated screenshots to the victim's partner on the victim's birthday. Oh, wait. Have I seen these before? Might have seen these.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this before.
I've seen this before. Although they didn't engage in sexual activities, Lou is happy to claim they did in order to harass the victim's partner. Lou also claims that Lou's crush obsession wasn't sexual or romantic, but from the screenshots and art she drew of the victim, it's abundantly clear that it, at least from Lou's POV, was very much both. So they also admit to having a crush, but they're saying it's platonic. Offering advice or understanding, buying gifts, giving the child attention. The adults are okay. In this case, Lou's manipulating or abusing the victim while doing things to keep the victim close. That is grooming. Okay, so they're using... Okay. Let's see.
We're using the non-sexual definition of grooming.
I think that is what they are using. Oh my god, okay, I do remember... Okay. Sorry, no. I'm starting to remember this. No.
Flooding back to your brain.
No, yeah, because I literally argued with these A-loggers and they had no evidence that, like, stuff really happened. There's a reason why this segment has, like, low screenshots. Like...
Right.
Yeah, no, looking at some of the stuff, yeah, she was a stalker. She was weird as fuck. I don't think they've ever showed these before, to be fair. But yeah, no, she definitely was obsessed. But yeah, nothing happened in the DMs of 1815. There was no sexual or romantic conversations. We would be playing off of like semantics for those labels that they're trying to get. I think that the fair take would be that she was obsessive, probably toxic. I'm not seeing really much DMs though. So that's why.
What about the Snapchat stuff then?
The Snapchat stuff
that this
is egregious. Yeah, that's probably one of the
exactly.
That's probably one of the worst things, other than the Would that be? Yeah, that would be worse than the stalking.
I wouldn't say it's. Well, I mean, again, we're going on about like classifications now. I wouldn't say it's grooming, but it's basically the collection of CSAM.
Well, yeah, this goes to show that she is a manipulative, lying piece of shit that should not be given the chance to exist on the internet. And she probably should have realistically been stomped out here.
Lumi collecting nudes of other people. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Fucking hell. Dude. Fuck me. Dude. And then they just go straight into commission scamming and fraud.
I'm very surprised if this is the case that none of this was reported to the police.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, no. In fact, Lumi
That's incredibly weird. If you were having someone who is, 18 at the time, collecting the CSAM material of a minor...
Well, yeah, it actually got crazy, because the only time a police report ever got mentioned was, Lumi saying that I'm gonna, file a police report in retaliation, for slander, if you guys keep talking about it.
Right.
And they all took that as silencing.
This is one of the things I actually hate, right, about this stuff that people do online. It's like, you see something like this and you're like, oh yeah, how can I fucking talk about this person and make them into a lolcow? Not, yeah, this is potentially the collection of CSAM as via underhanded tactics. I don't know how much of a difference that really makes at the end of the day. Of a minor.
Yeah. So
and it's just not being reported to the police. Are you kidding me?
This case was
even if it turns out not to be true, you still report it, right?
Yeah, and this flopped hard because the people that were running this were A-loggers who were documenting LumiStarBun for 4 years, and they could not support their claims for the life of them. It was pretty bad. I think one of them, which they got bullied for a while. I think this was Nova Lapis or whatever the fuck. They got bullied for a while because they kind of had a Freudian slip, and in the context of something else said that minors can consent. So they got
interesting.
That person didn't stay on the internet for too long after that one. Yeah.
It's genuinely horrific.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking chopped, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm gonna try and not keep hung up on it, but I am just still utterly shocked that none of that was reported. If you presented that, I'd like to assume, considering a doc made it and it's actually correct grammar, you'd like to assume an adult ran with it, right? Considering how it's formatted. I'm surprised that this wasn't reported to the police.
Fishy, I'm not leaking DMs. Relax, little bro.
If I was your Windows Defender, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Jesus. What a fucking... Honestly? I might end it here for tonight. Thoughts on the cum review? And then her favorite part was about the finishing in her mouth. It was... Thoughts, Jan?
Beat you with a stick. Throw you in a fucking meat grinder.
Yeah, no, like, that's... I think... Yeah. My opinions have not really changed too much. I think that this woman needs to get out of here, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
I-
I'm gonna see who else I could also raid into while just yapping.
Have those people who have collected stuff on Lumi, have they ever been proven to be falsifying evidence, or is it more so they can't substantiate the claim with the evidence that they already had?
They couldn't substantiate the claim. So
Okay,
they took his allegation.
So I'm really hung up on those fucking Snapchat messages.
Yeah, this is old lore. This is old lore. This was like a year ago.
I didn't know that aspect. I didn't know that there was any grounds to it at the bare minimum,
This was-
even if it was mentioned in
I only know a
conversation.
bit about this because this was the reason why I had Lumi call in for the first time. That's why I was like reminding of stuff.
I'll be interested to see what they have to say about that.
But yeah, I think for now, thank you guys for the donos. I think I'm just gonna put you guys into K-Cucks.
Yeah. Guys, there are 69 of you currently watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, okay, for more epic Ace-based content. Smiles.
Yeah, we'll probably look into some either VR chat stuff next, or honestly, I gotta look into Anthony stuff, like to catch up.
You do, guys. It's still in the works, okay. The debate may yet happen. Smiles.
Yeah, but hey, thank you all for coming out. All right. Yeah, Lumi. Never do this shit again, or I'll be there. But yeah.
I'll be there.
And Maker, live your best life, little bro. And yeah, everyone say poor ace to K-Cuck.